Yes, yes, people. We are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for another Sarcasm City Sports Q&A brought to you by myself, Flawless Mr. Take Note. And I know I took a couple of days off, people, but that is because I was at Carnival. But big up to Surfer and Ahmed, who held down the Chelsea, well, I should say the Southampton versus Chelsea watch along yesterday. But we are back to the regular scheduling, people. And for those that haven't seen the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A before, this is all for the residents of Sarcasm City, all for the residents of the city, people. So get your questions in, people. Get your questions in. Any sporting questions, past or present. So it can be football, it can be boxing, it can be basketball, whatever you want to ask about, people. So get your questions in. I'm sure it'll be about the Premier League games that happened tonight. Well, I should say technically yesterday, and that happened on Tuesday as well. So get your questions in, people. I'm sure you'll have questions regarding United's game tomorrow against Leicester as well. But as you can see from the title, Liverpool score stoppage time winner to defeat Newcastle. Also, as well, what's the second half of it? What is the second half of it? I wrote this. I should know this. Yeah, Chelsea lose at Southampton as well. Arsenal have gone 5 from 5. It's looking like Ronaldo's going to stay. It's looking like Arsenal's gonna stay. It's looking like Ronaldo's gonna stay. At Cristiano. It's looking like Ronaldo's going to stay at Manchester United. And it's also looking like, well, Anthony's on his way in as well, plus more. So get your questions in. My voice is a bit mash up, people, but that's because of Carnival, in it. Like, that's why, in it, simply. So you just got to work through it, in it. I'm out here sounding worse than Ryan, but we're here, people. Don't forget, link for the membership is in the pinned comment as well. UHC says Liverpool look like they're playing the 35th game of their season. They look hella tired. I don't think it's a tiredness, because the game was at an electric pace. I actually enjoyed the game. Despite me disliking Liverpool, I enjoyed the actual match. Like, it was entertaining to watch. Like, it was at a high tempo. I liked it. Large up my guy Saint every time. Big up my G Flawless. Big up to Saint. Make sure you go and check out Saint's channel as well. Large up Ahmed, as always. Big up Flawless. Big up to Ahmed, who made his debut on the YouTube channel yesterday. He was on the watch along. So large up to Ahmed. Love to the Queen Sasha every time. Says big up Flawless. Good to have you back. Good to be back. And large up to Sasha as well. Because you know what? She got me on point yesterday. You know what I'm saying? She told me something yesterday, and I was like, I never looked at it like that. That's on point. That's why I fuck with the residents of Sarcasm City. So big up to you, Sasha. Yo, we should have booked up at Cardi next year, man. Saying next year, because I'm there next year. So we can book up next year. Not a problem, man. Ryan says, big up Ryan. He says, what a fucking night. No surprise that Ryan is absolutely gassed as well about, because he was at Anfield. He was at Anfield, people. Nims9 says Liverpool are so jammy. In their defense, Liverpool just kept pressing. They kept the pressure up. They kept pressing. And then when Newcastle took off Isaac and they took off Fraser, that stopped their outlet. It stopped their outlet going the other way. Like, that was the issue. It stopped their outlet. And then Liverpool didn't have anything to worry about, because Newcastle on the break looked, looked dangerous. And I guarantee, I'm saying this now, if St. Maximin plays, then I think Newcastle gets something out of that game. Bear with me, people. People trying to get on as well. Hold up 1 second. Always working while I'm working, people. So bear with me. Get the likes up, by the way, people, as well. Let's get the likes up. Please share this across all the socials as well. Let's get as many people in here as possible. So make sure you do that and subscribe to the channel, Sarcasm City TV. And big up to all of you lot that have been watching, because I got a notification saying we've reached 100,000 hours watched, I think. Something like that. Anyway, something crazy. So big up to you lot each and every time. And Eddie, if you're locked in, I mean, I'm just trying to send you this code now. Bear with me. Where is this thing gone to? I have no idea where it's gone to. Is it this one? Why did I not get a notification? What's happening? I don't know what's going on. I'm unsure. You know what I'm saying, people? I'm still trying to get back up to match fitness, man. Man out here like Liverpool opening day of the season and that. But here we are. And welcome to the show. Man like Surfer is in the building. What are you saying, Surfer? You good?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good, bro. I'm good. Can I just say, before anyone, why did Liverpool score in the 97th minute? The referee can play. It's a minimum of 5 minutes they can play, not a maximum. It's a minimum of 5 minutes. If he wanted to, he could play another 90 minutes if he chose.
Okay.
It's the thing that people don't understand. And
right.
also, defend to the last whistle. You know what I mean? Stop, like I said, stop wasting time. Just do it like that. But yeah, I'm good, bro. I'm like, I actually wrote down. I'm gonna go. Cool. I wrote down a list this morning, not after yesterday's game. I wrote down a list this morning. So I had sleep, a time to recover, and I still wrote down a list from yesterday's game. Just from yesterday's game, not from this season. Just yesterday's game, right? I actually wrote it down. Hang on, let me get it because I'm resting it, right?
Yeah, cool, no stress.
Right, and I'm not. What I'd like to do for us, if you allow me, I'm just gonna list. I'm not gonna go into every point at all, right? So I'm just gonna list, right? That right there, right? Yeah.
Jesus. Right.
That's just from yesterday's game, yeah? I haven't added to it at all from today's results, right? So
I'm taking notes like me. All right, let's go.
Yeah.
Bear in mind, people, this is the schedule. This is the schedule.
This is just from a game, right? So why do you still play Mount? This is questions for two people. That one journalist says, why do you still play Mount, Kai, or both? Yeah. Why do you select Ziyech last night when he was literally 24 hours before going to sign for Ajax? Yeah. Aspi right back in a back four in 2022? ? Kai left wing on the first half. Mount Ziyech for 90 plus minutes. Why? Why have we not signed two midfielders now? We need a right back and so forth. Like it's just substitutions made no sense.
Yeah, you can run through the whole list. Feel free, man. This is the way to get off your chest. Feel free to run through the whole list. No problem.
We need a winger and forward now. Broha needs to start the next games. Substitutions made no sense. Second goal, Mount losing the ball and then jogging. Jorginho getting run through like a ghost. Koulibaly and Silva running to the goal line. Aspi watching the guy who got passed to touch the ball, set himself up for a shot, and then try and block it at the last minute. Yeah. And let me turn my light on. I can't see properly.
No stress, man. Take your time while we wait for Surfer to get back to his list. Like it's Chris Jericho. Make sure, you know what I'm saying? Make sure people hit the like button, man. Hit the like button. Yeah, man.
You've made the list. Yeah.
You've made
the list, yeah. That was it.
Look,
get into the penalty box, right? Get into the penalty box. Yes, the dear two letter, you're right. Get into the penalty box. No idea. Bad choices, weak, timid passes. Yeah. Did not use the fifth sub. So we got 5 subs now. Didn't use the fifth sub. No link up front players. Why loyalty to players who are in bad form? New owners are spending big. Take advantage, right? Yeah. Why does team have weak mentality, especially after Saturday when we went down to 10 men and played well? You know, set pieces, attacking. Why Mount on corners still? Defensively poor, even though we've got a set piece coach. 38-year-old is the best player. Problem, right?
That's a problem.
Don't worry about next year's signings. Yeah. And throwing players under the bus, which he has done, which will obviously cause this.
Who did he throw under the bus before you continue?
Well, you remember after the, and I thought it was good. I remember after the Arsenal one, he goes, "Oh, what do you after the pre-season? What do you expect?" I still got the same players.
Same attackers. Sorry, that's funny.
But the problem is,
that's a classic line.
I'll go into that.
And talk about as before you continue that. Speaking of people we love to throw under the bus, man. Welcome Ahmed to the first ever Q&A on YouTube. Talk to me, my guy. What are you saying, man?
Today I took a break from football, innit? I took a break from football. Innit? You know, I'm on holiday this week, innit, from work, innit, you know.
So
I don't have that stress.
For those that don't know, Ahmed is a member of the channel. He also called into the fan calling show as well. And yeah, even though he is another Chelsea fan, unfortunately, very knowledgeable, hilarious Donny as well. And it fits right in, people. So that's why he's here. So you'll probably see Ahmed much more often here on the YouTube and the Twitch. So that's, you never know where it can go, people, literally. Like once we let you in, you everywhere in Sarcasm City. Like once you're in the city, like you can just move about literally as you do. But go on,
Dr. Thank you, bro.
Stefan.
Thank you.
Yeah, man, it's all good, man. Carry on your day two call letter.
I've got to in the list, but you asked like throwing players on the bus. After that Arsenal game, we said, "What do you expect?" I've got the same players, right? And then after the Leicester game, all these games, I still need new players. That's great. The problem is you create then, you haven't got all these players out.
You create a cancer.
The dressing room is bonded more than with you and your coaching staff, so it creates a divide. So, and the last thing I put is, do not blow this opportunity. No Chelsea manager in the past 20 years has had this opportunity like you have. These guys at the moment, without a DOF, are going by what you want. Yeah, and trying to get the players that you want. And now suddenly, after last night, you realise we have a midfield issue. Why is that? Why is it taking till the 31st of August for you to go, midfield is an issue, when you know yourself, having been 18 months here, and I'm not, by the way, anyone else, I'm not Tuchel out. Okay, I'm not Tuchel out. Yeah. But
my God.
Why has it taken this long to sort your midfield out? Right. It's just one of those things. It's arrogance. It's arrogance and it's ignorance. Because Kante and Kovacic couldn't complete a gym session, let alone a season at this moment in time, right? Do you know what I mean?
Disrespectful to the it's true though. It can be disrespectful and true at the same time. It's true.
Hey, Eddie, you're an outsider.
I'm not even. I didn't mean to interrupt.
No. What I'm saying, you don't know. You're an outsider.
I had no reason. My fault. I'm gonna let you get on.
Yeah, you let me spill my tea.
Yeah,
man, this is their two collect, man.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah,
be great.
You made the list, Tuchel. Yeah, that's what you've done. You've made my list. I've never done this, by the way. I've never done this before. I've never done written down stuff for any game or anywhere. This is just after the game, not even this season. This is after the game. Yeah, and now we're linked with like midfielders, and it's like, bro, come on. It's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Even Man United's midfield has improved this season. Shit have you been for about 5 years?
What you say?
Man United's midfield has improved this season.
I just
by the signings.
Say it again.
By the signings.
Go ahead.
We haven't Casemiro. I'm pretty sure Seth hasn't. Casemiro is a good signing. I don't really.
No. Casemiro is a phenomenal signing.
Okay.
Let's get it correct.
That's for you.
No. Wait. No. He's stupendous signing. That's what he is.
All right, that's for you. That's your opinion.
So, let me ask you something, my man, and I'll let you go because it seems like y'all are working through an emotional stage right now. I don't want to ruin what you guys got to process.
This guy.
No. Okay, everybody, mental health.
Go ahead, just ask a question.
Mental health.
You better be
guys
tomorrow.
to release the stress in positive ways, and I'm here for your positive affirmations. Shout out to Pyramid and all my real ones in the chat. So if y'all sign Casemiro for 60 M's, would that be a phenomenal signing?
I've never said it's not.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
I know you surfer. Oh, yeah. I got you. I'm talking to this one. This
haven't said Casemiro about signing. When have I said Casemiro about signing?
Would it be a phenomenal signing if he went to your club? Phenomenal.
Yeah, of course. No doubt.
Okay.
No doubt.
Oh, yeah. Cut that shit out. Go on, sir. Cut that shit out.
All right. Okay. It's my turn now, isn't it? Yeah.
I'll let you go on there. Actually, you go ahead. I'm done.
Shout out Daredevil. I see you
today.
baby.
Today, after I had my little nice day out, relaxing. Yeah, I decided to do some statistic, research today on Mason Mount, and I found Mason Mount. Yeah, obviously, I knew he scored 10 goals and assisted 11 goals. Right. I needed to get down to the numbers this is in the PL, and I need to know where did these come from. The majority of his GA in the goals and assists that he got last season were against Norwich and Southampton. All right.
Yeah.
The rest of the games, I don't know what's been happening. I don't know if it's expected runs that he's been doing.
Wait, Ahmed just said, I don't know what's happening here, but it's not nice at the end of the day.
Yeah.
I swear, and you know what it is, I said this yesterday as well, Tuchel, obviously, he has his favourites in it, but with Havertz and Mount, and like he's trying to play them into form, and it's clearly not working right now. He's forcing them into form, and it's not happening, man. We need to be honest here. It's not happening. I always for me, I can always cuss Lukaku. I can cuss out Werner. I can cuss out all of these attackers, But the reality at the end of the day is, when it comes to the final ball, Chelsea's final ball for the last 3 seasons has been nigh shit, basically. I don't know if I can say shit, but
no, you can't, man. You can swear on here. Before you continue,
Listen.
though, hold that thought, Ahmed. Let me just get to this from Zayn. It says flawless, 5 out of 5, and playing the best football in London. Jesus scored again. Zayn, firstly, big up for the super chat. Appreciate it. Good to have you here. Secondly, that's not tough. Who's playing the second best football in London? Brentford. Is it Fulham? Fulham. It's Fulham.
Wow, it's Fulham. That is struggling under Gerrard. Come on, man.
Yeah,
shout out Mr. Arteta in himself. Cam, good to see you in the chat, my dog.
Oh yeah. Shout out Cam.
Arteta in, my guy. I see you picking up
Zayn. Just make sure you're here Monday after we beat you, lot. Just please make sure you are here, Zayn.
By the way, Flawless, did you see the Villa goal?
Nah, I didn't see the Villa goal.
Make
I
sure
heard
you got a good corner taker.
Oh yeah, we got Ericsson, man. We got a good corner taker.
Yeah, he conceded from a corner.
Oh, did he? Oh,
it went in.
That's peak. Hey, Zayn, just make sure you're here Monday, innit? You know what I'm saying? Because when we move to you lot, you need to be here with the same energy. Because we're going to move to you lot on Sunday. I'm telling you that now. But we move. Go on.
It's going to be fascinating. That game.
I can't wait to watch that game. I can't.
I just realised there's a link between Solskjaer and Tuchel. Not like they're the same, but how they pick players. He picked McFred all the time. Havertz and Mount are our forward McFred.
They are your forward McFred.
Yeah, forward McFred. In terms of this, right? He picks them every time, even in bad form. Yeah.
Even when they come back from injury and
but you know when the fans are calling for them to be dropped, like you guys call him McFred, to be dropped, and you just go, why are you still picking them? Do you know what I mean? It's like it's the same. It's like the same thing. It's like Mount is. Let me see. Mount is a London version of Henderson. He's Lunderson.
No, he's not. Listen, man. He's not.
No. If you're gonna get it right, someone called him this already. No. It's the Heathrow Henderson. That's what you need to get it right, man. It's the Heathrow Henderson. That's what
you know what he is. Yeah, you know what he is. A better example than Henderson. Yeah, it's a bit of a throwback. Yeah, he's Gareth Barry. Yeah, but for Chelsea basically instead.
No, don't diss Gareth Barry.
No, listen, man. When I say Gareth Barry, I mean old age Gareth Barry. When he was like really old and he was playing for like after Man City, after he played for Everton and like Aston Villa, like a second spot at Aston Villa. That's what Mount is right now, man. And the thing is, we just need to buy a creative player, and I would just want Mount on the bench. Touch bench, bro. Revitalize yourself. Come back here when you've got the energy to do something. The thing is, it's all good. We're getting like Aubameyang. If you bring Aubameyang, where is the service for Aubameyang coming? If you're being honest,
all I know of Aubameyang, he's got a broken jaw. That first,
he's not even coming back until after the Nations League break. He's not going to come back until after the Nations League break.
Well, I'm just saying that first interview is going to be a bit long, isn't it? It's not going to be able to speak. That's the longest time. Do you know what I mean?
That being said, you know what? Get the protective mask on him and throw him on the pitch. Because, like I said, I've watched you lot. Are like Havertz, I think, gets away with murder. Even though he gets criticized, I don't think he gets criticized enough. Like at least Mount, you can be like Mount. At least does the running around thing and tries to look busy.
He doesn't run around anymore. He doesn't run around.
Havertz isn't, and it's no diss because I do shop there. He is a little Peter Crouch. That's what he is right now. Yeah, he's a little version of Peter Crouch. That's what he is, right? He's a Peter Crouch. He's a Peter Crouch region. He's a variant of Peter Crouch, and Peter Crouch is better. He's better than him. I'm not hearing this. That Peter Crouch was everyone's seen Peter Crouch for us. Everyone thought, wiry, couldn't do stuff. He did stuff that his body,
you know what?
His body frame, he shouldn't be able to do.
Yeah, he was technically half decent, to be honest.
Scored goals though.
Yeah, he was
exactly.
technically.
That's why he's a little version of him, though.
I said he's the little version. You know when you got
No, we can't even put this brother in the same sentence, the same adjective. I don't know how the English language kind of gets structured.
Nah, he's basically Eddie. I'll cross it over for you. He's basically called him the Walmart Peter Crouch. That's what he's called him.
Called him a Walmart Peter Crouch.
Yeah. That's what he called him.
I just can't put Peter Crouch anywhere close to this bum after what I saw yesterday.
I get what you're saying.
He's have worse. That's what just call him have worse.
Shout out,
He's like what?
Maybe like a little Danny Welbeck in it. Is a little Danny Welbeck maybe?
Hey, don't do that to my guy Welbs.
I tell you right now.
That's a little Danny Welbeck.
I take if Brighton said we'll swap, I'd swap him for Danny Welbeck right now.
At least,
No, that's fair.
the thing is, at least Welbs will do the basics in terms of just running the channel. Like that's just the basics of a striker.
That's what he does
Like
as well,
turning,
innit? That's what he does. He runs the channel, but he can't hold the ball.
just turning around it, but he don't run the channel with no vim. There's no pace. There's nothing to it. Like I seen Broja do it. I seen Broja run past that man when he jumped on the
did
pitch.
more than what Mount Havertz did the whole night.
Shout out Adam Partridge for stopping by. Glad to see you come through.
Hey Adam, appreciate it. Before you man continue, let me just get to the super chat before I jump in and jump out because my shit's moving a bit slow. Flawless, we dominated Villa. Spurs rubbish. All they have is Kane and Chelsea have no goal scorers. Yeah, you dominated Villa, who are bottom of the league, I believe, or 18th or 19th. Spurs are always been garbage. Like that's just Spurs for you. All they have is Kane. Chelsea do have a goal scorer in Raheem Sterling, who we're going to get to because people were trying to badmouth this guy. And has he not got 3 and 5? This is the same Sterling who was going to struggle. 3 and 5.
Shout out Sterling, man. He's struggling out
3
there,
and 5.
He's
and we see what he's
there.
playing with. He's literally Surfer called Havertz and Mount their McFred. So that's testament to how bad he thinks they are. And Ahmed didn't even be like, nah, that's too far. Like that tells you where they're at, type of thing. Let me just get to that.
We agree. Me and Surfer, we were watching it yesterday. We were agreeing on a lot of stuff. It's just the reality, innit? The thing is, I've said this, and a lot. Maybe Surfer might say this is extreme, but West Ham, it might be a big game for Tuchel. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Hold that thought. Hold that thought. Let me get to that. He said it might be a big game because this is where we needed to get to with it.
Southampton broke these dudes.
We've got Tuchel in, Tuchel out. We've got Klopp in, Klopp out. Like interesting. Eddie, and Zay big up for the other super chat says, Eddie, what position are you? What position are you in the league? All you do is throw money and panic buy. No system. You live on the past too much. You wish you could panic buy and get Casemiro. Have you seen your midfield?
You know what I'm saying?
Have you seen your midfield?
And besides, don't worry about position. When my Arsenal pack is up in the air,
back in 1 second,
and I won't put it on stream because there's monetary decisions to be made on this channel.
Yeah,
I'll let you know how good it's hitting, my boy. But I appreciate you for being a real one, always supporting the channel. Big up Zane every time, man.
And you know what? I'm not praising any player who tries. That's the minimum requirement.
That's the minimum requirement.
What to do for
and you know what? And you know what? Running around was Dimitar Berbatov. You know why they called him Hannibal Lecter? Because his heart rate never went up above 60. He made it. It's true, right? He did right. Because he looked like he was a player that just glided. He didn't look like he moved a lot.
Shout out Cams.
Just do that. But it's like
Cams.
It's just do that, right? I'm not agreeing with you, Ahmed, about West Ham being a.
I know. I'm gonna explain my reasoning.
I mean, you said we.
Yeah.
You said survive.
Shout out Millie. I see y'all boys.
Yeah, shout out Casually. Make sure you lot.
All the regulars.
Make sure you go subscribe to Casually FC as well, where you can catch Surfer amongst more and the rest of the Chelsea dons over there. So go subscribe. Like you said, big up Cam, big up Cam C1, all the regulars, everyone.
Real killer Saif in the
all the members, all the questions that you lot have asked, I've starred them all, so I will get to them. So members, continue to get your question in, and I will answer them before we leave. But there's a lot to digest because there's been so much football and so much has gone on. You know what I'm saying? You got Ahmed over there who looked stressed on the watch along yesterday. He's talking about, West Ham's a big game. The floor is yours, Ahmed, man. The floor is yours,
Let me explain about me. I don't mean in terms of Tuchel's sort of management, in terms of the hierarchy or everything, but I would actually argue in terms of like the fan base, actually. Because, and I'm going to explain to you what I mean, because right now,
please do.
Yeah, there are people such as myself, Surfer, and others who are backing Tuchel right now, right? We will we will question obviously the decisions that he makes, but there is this minority that are still used to the hiring and firing of that we have done under the club, right? And if we lose against West Ham and it's at Stamford Bridge and we play the same way that we did against Southampton, that voice is only gonna start getting louder, right? And then once that voice starts getting louder, it's only gonna put more pressure on him. And the second part is, I've said this as well. I think Tuchel has lost a section of the fan base. Like not the fan base, a section of the locker room. Like he's lost some players in the locker room. Like for example, Ziyech, I'm pretty sure he's lost that guy, but he's probably doing for me. I think I can't believe the guy when you were playing against Leeds, yeah, he went to Amsterdam to try to negotiate his way out of Chelsea. Like, and he was playing. And you know what's what? This morning, Ajax went in again for a loan deal for Ziyech. Apparently,
well, no, it's done now because they got Campbell.
I know, but I'm just saying that this morning though, they came in again. So this is a guy that's already got his mind. Also, there's a saying here it's an Arab saying here that I got taught here. His body is at the club, but his mind is in Amsterdam, innit? But it's like his heart somewhere, but his body's here.
That's what most people are when they visit Amsterdam.
You got a point. You got points too.
I mean, that is bad, but
just on a side note, just to let everyone laugh. Everyone like bigging up Timo Werner for scoring a hat trick against the German under 12s.
That's tough.
After tonight,
Cam's is in the building as well.
After tonight, Haaland is one goal off of equaling Werner's entire Premier League record.
That's he just scored more than Lukaku did at Chelsea last season.
He did.
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
he did. League goals.
Hey. Where were the people who were telling me that Haaland was going to struggle in the Premier League?
Where
you?
They don't want to show up.
Oh, you know what they're going to say next? Oh, it's tap-ins.
You lot are quiet
Whose
at that.
fault is that?
When I was saying that Haaland will be Bundesliga tax and take the top 10 strikers. I think you could take the top 15 strikers, whoever your top 15 is in the Premier League, and put them in City's team, and they will still hit at least double figures.
He
the
got
worst.
a hat trick in 39 minutes, flawless. 39 minutes. All it took him.
Hey, but the thing is with that, Ahmed, imagine that was La Liga or the league on Bundesliga. It'd be Farmers League. If that was Mbappe against Nice or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Or against Brest. It'd be like, yeah, Farmers League. You know what I'm saying? That's a team in France.
Back to I know. You said it with so much like.
Yeah, he said it with like.
Yeah.
Take that. That's your voice, boss. That's what they say, man.
That's just my Manc accent, man. I can't help it. That's how we sound in it.
I don't think you pronounce the T. I'm not gonna lie.
So what is it? Breast without the T.
Yeah.
It's okay. Don't even start this shit again.
You ain't gotta leave the breast. Leave the breast.
Anyways,
leave the breast to prime.
Anyways.
We move on. We can squeeze that out later.
Shout out to fucking Doctor Strange making an appearance for Liverpool. I don't know how the fuck you can play a game for 8 minutes like that. And no, you're slowing down time, I guess, right? I just want to slow down time.
Oh, yeah, we got the time stone, bro.
Yeah, so we want to do the whole little time stone.
I have Anfield.
Please do.
Can I just say before we go?
I bet you know what happened. You know what happened, Server?
Yeah.
They was afraid them dudes was gonna take the wheels off his whip. So he's like, fuck it, I got to get back to my car real fast before them wheels gone. That's what happened.
I understand, but I want to say this, because I said to Flawless, right, before. The referee, it's not a maximum of 5 minutes, it's a minimum of 5 minutes. But also, this isn't pointed at you, Eddie, but if any Manchester United fan complains about added on time, when there's a phrase called Fergie time.
I'm just saying. So it's good for y'all, but it's not for me.
That's true. No, that's true. It's all right when it's us, but when it's them, you know what I'm saying? That's my fault, Sonny. It's all right when it's us, isn't it?
We were in the trenches today. We needed that. We were in the trenches.
Trenches, you were in the shoot.
It's a mazza. Before we continue, one sec, I want to hear the rest of what Ahmed's got to say about Tuchel. Zane says, Jesus will get more than Haaland. Get more goals than Haaland in what? You know what I'm saying? In the World Cup, yeah, I agree with you, Zane. Yeah,
League Cup.
In the League Cup or World Cup, yeah. You know what I'm saying? You can't be talking Premier League, but big up to you. Zane, what about Monday?
I think he means more goals for Arsenal. I think that's what he means.
Yeah, probably for Arsenal. Yeah. Or maybe more goals for Brazil. Maybe that.
It's great, Jesus. It's great, Jesus, that Arsenal fans big up and mocking us for getting Sterling. Just equaled Sterling's amount of goals today. Do you know what I mean? In the Premier League. So it's like, you know.
Zane, what are you saying about Monday? Because you are awfully quiet in that. What are you saying about Sunday? Sorry, you know what I'm saying?
Is it old OT?
Quiet. Yes, OT. You shook to death, Zane, and rightfully so. You should be shook to death. That's why you ain't mentioned it. You dropped 4 chats now, and they said nothing about the game on Sunday. We play. It's Thursday. We play you in a couple days, and you don't want to
that
say nothing.
midfield, yeah, you might be able to cook with Casemiro in there. You know, I'm not gonna
Might
lie.
be
You
able,
could kill-
might be.
Listen,
Nah,
I'm
they
saying
got
that
Bruno.
as
They
in-
got Bruno. He can't cook. He burns everything.
Yeah,
No,
yeah, yeah.
Casemiro will
He's
destroy that
decided
midfield.
it.
It's
Casemiro
not
will
Henderson,
destroy
so we have a chance.
Nah,
I
Henderson's got
Bruno as his
hamstring
current
now.
state of
Henderson,
mind.
Henderson.
That's
that
why I'm
midfield.
saying we got a chance.
I'll take
We got a
Bruno
chance.
right now.
Hamstring,
That's
yeah.
what-
Guys,
we're
don't
not
be
taking
running.
Bruno.
You ain't got to
We're
wear
not
the
taking
icy
Bruno.
hot sleeve. Y'all got icy hot sleeves and inhalers over there.
Yeah. Cam,
Allegedly.
It's not allegedly, man. We got video evidence. We got pictures, you know.
Yo,
Allegedly.
Cam, when you ready, jump on, fam. But yeah, go on, Ahmed. Carry on, say what you were saying about
Listen, there's
Tuchel
not really
losing,
much to say in it now.
players.
You can see I've renamed myself
Shout out
Inshallah Alvarez. You know, he's a DM or midfielder. Apparently, I don't know much about him, but from what I've heard, he's apparently
No one
pretty
does.
good.
No one
As I said
does.
to-
He
From what
looks
I've
like
heard
a
from-
super stay on Lissandro. I'm not gonna lie. That's what he looks like.
From what I've heard, you know, what I mean, he's a good player. You know, if we pay,
What is he?
We might have to pay
Position?
DM, I believe. He's a DM.
6.
So
Mexican.
if you pay,
Okay.
I think it's probably what's gonna happen is with Ajax, we're probably gonna have to pay over the odds. You know, we probably put in 40. I could see us probably getting in for 60 million euros.
Are y'all talking Alvarez
Yeah. There's another guy.
from Ajax?
Yeah.
Edson.
Yeah.
No. I know the Mexican. He all right. He cool.
Yeah, probably. I
Oh
think
shit! Wait, is he from Ajax?
Yes,
Yeah.
right,
Yeah. He plays for Ajax.
Yo,
Yeah.
they've sold about 8 players. He's mad.
Yeah, because that's their model, fam, innit? You've seen
But
it.
you
Nah,
know-
I hear that, but like they sold their full starting 11 there enough.
Listen.
Yeah, and you know what's the crazy part is? Give it 2 years, they'll have a new one. That's just
Exactly.
as good.
This is what I said. And they'll sign all of them for like 5 million.
You know what it is, though?
1 million.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
But I like the way they're getting 200 million and then they have the balls to ask us for Ziyech for loan. What the fuck? This time, put in 20 million. We're selling
Yeah,
it. I
facts.
don't get this. Man.
Yo, Black Diamond, that link you as well, man. I've really missed this, man. As much as I enjoy Carnival, I missed this. I forgot how much I missed this.
can
2-3
I
days
say-
away. It's crazy.
I
Yo,
missed
Carnival was
it.
moving mad, you know. I was
Carnival
seeing
was
some
nuts,
mad
yo.
highlights.
I seen a guy swing at a girl, man.
What the
Carnival.
fuck?
Fuck, there was a fatality on some Mortal Kombat
Carnival was
shit with that
nuts
girl
in that.
family.
Oh yeah,
I
that's
saw-
all.
I saw a
Where
guy
my
in a
guy
wheelchair
gave a jab.
securing a
That
wine.
jab.
Yeah.
That man
Yo,
gave me
I
was
seen
wild.
dogs secure, like
He was
literal
doing-
dogs
No,
securing one.
That guy in that wheelchair was
That's
about to
bestiality.
forfeit his
You can't put that on
disability
the
pay.
platform, bro. Don't tell me that.
That's out there. It's out there on the social
You have to
media,
stand
innit? You
up.
know what I'm saying?
I want to say, Flores. I
Go on.
actually, I'm glad you enjoyed Carnival. I'm pissed I missed the stream on Saturday because I now want to say that throughout football Twitter, social media, Ryan is the worst opinion person in the entire. His talent ID. Harry Winks, bro. Harry Winks.
Yeah.
Harry
Yeah.
Winks, bro.
But he said
stinks,
Harry
man.
Winks to
Harry
Liverpool.
stinks.
Oh,
No,
my
he just
God.
rates Harry Winks.
I
Oh,
take
yes,
Harry
yes.
Winks right now.
Yeah.
Bro, what? Fine.
All the midfielders in the world, and Harry Winks is your go-to.
Harry Winks.
That's your go-to.
Man,
All
it's in
the,
their budget.
It's not even that. It's the
Budget.
explanation. He's
It's in
better
their
than
budget.
Henderson.
It's better than who?
Henderson.
Shout out to Great
No,
Value
that's
FC,
mad. That's
aka
mad. I'm not gonna
Liverpool.
lie.
Can't afford the bill, so you got to go on that cheapskate ass cereal. You know what I'm talking about? They
Oh,
can't
yeah.
get honey nut Cheerios. They just got O's.
Here we
They
go.
got O's. That's all they got.
We got
Zane's
water.
back.
We don't even get
Cereal.
They don't even have milk.
We got
He
water.
says, last season we outplayed you and lost at Old Trafford, but we stuffed you at the Emirates. You only win by a worldie if you win. We play pretty football. Yeah, pretty football
Man
hype in
said
that.
pretty
Wenger
football,
was
man.
like that. Well,
Yeah,
European
I
Cup
was
for
about to
Wenger
say
and that. And you said last season we outplayed you and lost. You know what I'm saying? You know what the key phrases in that, Zane? And lost. Yes, hold that. Lost to Michael Carrick with Lindelof and Maguire at the back, with McFred in midfield, with Bruno. You know what I'm saying? Like, you lot got moved to and Rashford.
Ghetto.
Did Ronaldo score that winner? I swear Ronaldo.
And
scored that
Ronaldo,
winner.
yeah. Ben White, you know what I'm saying? Had Ben White stripping as always. You know what I'm saying? Like, Ben White getting moved to, per usual. You only win, and it's not at the Emirates, so it don't matter. We're talking is at Old Trafford and that. If it was at the
Man said,
Emirates,
we can't
different.
do away
Actually,
with
we own that anyway. This is the Jesse Lingard Stadium. That ain't the
No one
Emirates.
cares
It's
about
just-
that soulless
Yeah.
toilet bowl.
Facts, man. How many Premier Leagues has it seen? You know what I'm saying? None. How many European Cups? None.
Only paid
don't
it.
care.
Hella FA
Enjoy the
Cups.
FA
Hella
Cups,
FA
man.
Cups.
Like FA
Enjoy
Cups,
the
man.
FA
You know
Cups.
what I'm saying? That's the Jesse Lingard Stadium and that. That's what that is. You know what I'm saying? He owns that.
That's a
You feel
Drogba
me?
stadium too, fam. You know what I mean?
Nah,
Facts.
that stadium belongs to United. Like the stuff United have done in that stadium.
Yeah,
Too
taking
crazy.
liberties.
Too bad.
Like,
And let-
what,
don't
they
let-
should-
Go
They
on,
should
go on,
nickname
Sefa.
it the Drogba Community Centre.
There we go.
That's what they should name it to.
Everyone just pulls up
Yeah.
moments there and wait till
The Drogba Community Stadium. Come on.
Yeah.
and wait till Anthony pulls up and does a Mazda there and starts dancing with all the Brazilians we got. It's a rap for you. You know what I'm saying? And they're gonna turn that into Rio de Janeiro Carnival. Hold that, Zane. Hold that.
Rio de Emirates.
You must be happy. You United fans must be definitely happy now because that means is Rashford not going to play, right? Because that means it'll be
No.
Rashford.
Well, Rashford.
and-
It just means Rashford's not on the wing, innit? Which
Yeah.
I'm happy about.
I feel
'Cause
like
then
you
I'm-
need to have higher aspirations now. Not gonna lie.
No, because it's because the striking option's still a problem.
Yeah, he's injured.
The midfielder and the striker is still a problem area. Do I expect more from the team now? Yes, in terms of we now have
You're done in the transfer window, right?
Top four should be like
there's two
creative
outlets now in it on both sides, and I think we'll get more out of Sancho because he'll now permanently be on the left and he'll be on the right. But striker's still an option, and the midfielder next to Casemiro, that's still a problem area. But should be
Fred can do a job there. You know?
He can, but again, hear what you said there though comes do a job. I believe he can, but I'm looking for I'm looking for more in it. The problem is we can't clone Eriksen because I'd rather see Eriksen in a 10 and then another midfielder.
The thing is though, you've got the perfect six for like your situation because he can actually play as a lone six and defend the back four.
Yeah.
We should have that.
I was going to make that joke. I didn't want to kick you when you was down.
I'm taking it away from you. I'm not allowing you to do it.
I didn't even want to kick you when you was down, did it? Because I actually think he gets, even though he was poor and he has been poor, like I say, the way your fan base talk about him, like he's Gallagher is crazy.
That comment is not against
Gallagher.
It's not against Jorginho.
It's not Gallagher's fault.
No. I'm saying Jorginho was spoken on by your fan base like he's Gallagher level. Like, has he been good? No, but I'm saying is he's spoken about like he's terrible, and Jorginho's not terrible. Yeah, he's spoken on like he's Harry Winks.
The manager has made Jorginho a lamb for slaughter, bro. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. That's
of course.
Bro.
You play next to Ruben Loftus-Cheek, Gilmore.
Man, like soft his cheeks.
Bro, I swear to God, Serpa made the best example, for Loftus-Cheek in it, Loftus-Cheek, is like Triple H, making moves like Rey Mysterio's. He's doing Rey Mysterio's moveset. Can you imagine that?
It's not too late for Love Island. It's not too late for Love Island.
Triple H's body doing Rey Mysterio 619.
Ahmed, what did I say to you, bro? He said he's built like Tarzan, but he plays like Jane. You know what I mean? He's like that, right? A man he's built like a brick shithouse, right? But he's got. I tell you, he's timid like a newborn puppy. Do you know what I mean? It's like that. It's like
he couldn't even hold the body to hold of two men, and these men they weren't even like as built as him, and they were holding him down. It was man. This is why.
Let me do this. He's built like the Hulk, but he's got the strength like Mr. Burns of The Simpsons. Do you know what I mean? You know when he's like he can't lift anything. Not even like a flower.
It just annoys me, man. Loftus-Cheek really annoys me, I've always maintained that Loftus-Cheek is a dribble merchant who is gun shy and cannot use his body. That is what he is right now. That's why he can work at right wing back because all he does is that he can well and be a dribble merchant. That's all, man.
But that's good, but he didn't play wing back last night.
Exactly.
I'm just having the mainstays that I want there. I'm just like, I put it out in the energy. That way he'll stay there. And that way Reece will stay at that little right center back, lost in the sauce.
He's not, bro. Fofana's here now.
Fofana's
here now, baby. Can I be part of the back, baby? He's in.
Fofana will allow Reece to play. The problem was Reece is out with illness. Aspie, I love Aspie. He's a legend, but my God,
damn,
he's ruining him.
That was a tough watch. But I know how to deal. We're dealing with our old people.
Yeah.
United. So, hey, bro, it's a tough.
The
Ronaldo thing ain't too tough to see, though. I'm not gonna lie.
This guy, man. This guy. Let me get to this. You're a menace. Your defense can't handle Saka and Martinelli, Jesus, and Gabriel better than your Brazilian. Saka, has Saka ever hit double figures in a Premier League season? I'm saying, and our Brazilians are way better than your Brazilians. You know what I'm saying?
I just say, is Saka asthmatic? The way he's blowing wind when he plays for Arsenal at the moment, you guys are driving him into. I'm being serious right now. You guys are gonna destroy Saka the way you're playing him. You play him every game for full 90 minutes. You guys are gonna run this kick. He's 20. You're running him into the ground. And all these Arsenal fans joking about like transfers and everything like that. You man are still looking for transfers as well. You ain't done yet. Your club is still looking. You need someone to replace.
They need a midfielder.
Saka. I'm telling you right now, Saka's going to the World Cup as well, but he's going to be, honestly, he's going to be burnt out. He's burnt out now. The way he's playing, absolutely burnt out.
That's just playing for Arsenal. I'll burn anybody out.
But
You know what I'm
even
saying?
but he plays every game.
He does play
nearly full game as well. And you know when you go, that's not healthy, bro. You know, that's why they're getting burnt out by 22, 23, 24. Look at Rashford. Look at Rashford, right?
Yeah, it could go the same way as Rashford and that.
And as much as I don't rate Mount as high, that's the same with him as well. He plays every game for 90 odd minutes and he gets burnt out.
Well, he does.
Marcos Alonso's in Spain, guys. Yes, he might.
Hang on, a Spaniard is in Spain. Breaking news.
He's on holiday, man.
Let me run through some of these comments and that. Cam, hope you're blessing everything, my guy. As it says, big up, bro. Hope you enjoyed yourself. Well deserved break.
Lord, yes, my guy.
Large up everyone in the cut. Black Diamond's here as well. Prime says Flawless is still waiting.
Mr. Carnivore.
I'm just still feeling the effects in it.
Hey,
you can hear it in the voice.
No, Flawless. Let me just get this out in it. Let me just get this out here, right now. Innit? Let me get this out right here, right now, because I told you on Monday what I was gonna do. As soon as I jumped on the fucking stream, innit? This guy right here, Mr. Carnivore.
Carnivore was away, fam. That was a wave. That's what I'm saying.
This guy right here, yeah, all I know is okay.
It's a wave, fam. You know what I'm saying?
Mr. Killer.
Turn up,
he has the Caribbean. He has the Caribbean blood, so he's understood, man.
Yeah, absolutely, man. That's in the bloodline right there.
That's why he started laughing because he knew straight away, bro. You must have forgot, bro.
Separate idiot, you know.
Yeah. Don't let the skin tone fool you. I understand. Yes.
Oh my.
This guy, idiot. Safe says it feels like Flawless has been gone for weeks. Yo, it feels like it was only 2-3 days, but it's good to be back. Big up Neville B. Taza says, I'm here for the Chelsea fans' tears. You lot get your questions in.
Listen, yeah, he does not Taza for. Is he a United fan?
United fan, yeah. Is he United fan? Yeah.
But can I say one thing as well? I need to address the whole reason why I'm actually here, innit?
Yeah, go on. Get
for that one simple comment of Eddie's.
Arteta in, my dog. Come on, say that.
No. What gives you the impression that I'm Arteta in? If I'm Arteta in, yeah, don't make me bring you in the category of Mr. Oli exotic football, innit?
I'm talking about managers now. I'm talking about prem managers.
But who said I was Arteta in? No. Who said I was Arteta in? I said I'm riding a wave. I don't care.
I see 5 for 5 in the chat.
That being said, though,
with the smiley face emojis, I'm like, oh my dog.
That being said, though, Cam, say hypothetically, though, Cam, if you lot do beat us and go 6 from 6, will that make you change your even slightly alter your mind? Because that's an incredible start to the season. If you lot go 6 from 6.
To be honest with you, I'll be real with you. I'll be more surprised if we beat you, innit? This is. I've always said it, bro. If we really want to prove, right now, I can really, if I really wanted to, I'll let my agenda run in it. I'll let that run in a minute. Let me just get the realness out, you know. Let me just get the realness out so I can let the agenda run in it. So, reality is, I already said, if we want to be proven as this new improved side, we cannot come out of Old Trafford without at least a draw.
Yeah, you did say this. Yeah. That makes sense.
Do you know what I'm saying? So I'll be happy if we go Old Trafford and grab a draw. I don't care how fucking lucky or unlucky it is. If we get a draw, that proves then, all right, cool. We've sort of patterned up, but that's against a really weak United side right now, who's on who was just on their start of their new
we're building.
Process.
Exactly.
Hey, I'll be right back.
I'll be glad because all right, cool. We've got a point. We didn't lose away at Old Trafford, which we normally do.
Well,
do you know what I mean?
So that makes sense.
But if we go there and end up fucking losing, I've always said it. I said it last week. I said it 2-3 weeks ago.
It's kind of the 5 games winning. It's kind of like a false dawn because the first.
What we actually improved on. If we can't go to Old Trafford and at least get a point, from
I
Old
get what you're saying.
Trafford to be this new and improved top 4 side, so to be.
Yeah. Nah, I hear you,
But
man.
what have we actually improved on? Do you know what I mean? That's
you right. No, you know what? That's very, as much as like how they go against what you're saying, that makes sense. Like I understand that from an Arsenal perspective, because you're looking at it, first big test away from home. All right, let's see how we do. Even though it's United and a new project, it's United in good form. Obviously, we'll see how United play tomorrow against Leicester, but it's like, can you go there and get a result? Because if you do go there, put in a performance and get a win or a draw, that's confidence boosting for your
it's
manager, your
confidence
players,
boosting. And
and
I'll be like,
everything.
all right, cool, we went there. Let's see. And then I think
game after
it's
and then the
not
game
until October is next our real next test. October, because I think it's
City
October
as
we
well.
go through the month.
You play
We got like
and
City, Liverpool, and Spurs, I believe, or something like that.
I think you got Chelsea, but yeah, they're no bother. Don't worry about them. But yeah, you're
I'm not worried about Chelsea right now. Chelsea, I ain't. So I'm with Chelsea right now, bro. I was worried about them last season. I ain't even worried about them no more, bro. These man get played off the park by man like Southampton and Leeds, bro.
No, don't worry. Listen,
fam.
You see that people. That's why Ahmed's hearing it, because like he just fits into the muzzle. You know what I'm saying? Just comfy in that. Let's keep going. Ray says Sefa was going through it. Yeah, Sasha, it was the Dare Tuchel letter. Ahmed, oh yeah, did you already mention that already about Mount? Tuchel's boys in the mud. Manchester Pochettino with the Champions League said safe. Wow. You goes to say Chelsea putting heaps of pressure on a 38-year-old trash club. Yeah, Thiago Silva is the
more words. There's no words I can describe Thiago Silva anymore. He's just
he's top notch. Like that goal line clearance is ridiculous.
He's a G.
All these midfield problems, and you guys going for Alvarez. I've watched a bunch of times. He's shit with the ball. He's a destroyer who's almost better as a centre back. Another defender, bad business in my opinion. Yeah, if you play him next to Jorginho, that makes sense. A destroyer can work next to a player.
The problem is,
you have to complement each other. That's how it works.
The thing is, I think we're planning.
Chelsea need attackers.
The plan, I think, is and he's tried this now a few times. Is he's playing a 4-2-2-2 right now.
Mm-hmm.
So if he's playing the 2, it has to be Jorginho and someone else. Or if he's not going to do that, he's going to play a 4-3-3. You can at least play someone like an Alvarez, who's a destroyer, and have Mount and Kovacic or Kante or Kovacic.
Hey, Ahmed, what's your? Because I haven't actually spoke in a minute to you. What's your stance on Mason Mount now?
I've always been a big fan of Mason Mount. He's a good player, but the problem is
he Minerals Mount still?
Listen, I've never claimed Mount as a Minerals player. I don't claim that Satan.
Is he that Monopoly money man? Yeah.
Listen, I don't no comment, man. You don't see me. You don't see me at Stafford Bridge saying Minerals Mount. You know,
in that defense, he's never been on that. He's never said.
No, I know he's never been. I'm just teasing, man.
Why are you doing this?
Because obviously, top of the league, innit? I gotta run it. I gotta run it high whilst we're here right now, innit?
No, because you have Ahmed just waffling, and then he's going to go into the dashboard puppy thing, and we're trying to cut that out, man.
Nah, man, listen, don't worry.
But Ahmed, let me say something, because I mean, you all are exposed to all United problems. We discuss it here. Just looking at the outside and looking at the spending bull you would have done with the Red Sox. You're trying to do the same thing with Chelsea. But you really need a DOF because there's a scatter shot. You're looking at basically 250 million pounds on defenders. Now, why on God's earth would you pay 70 million pounds for Guardiola and then loan him back to get him next season? When that same 70 million could have been done to strengthen the midfield and a striker. To me, it's backward thinking.
I think they might get both those still.
No, because they've been installed and flawless. Apparently that's been installed until January. We're gonna continue discussions then, apparently, for
is that stalled for that centre back?
Yeah. Okay. To that effect. So the thing.
But he was exactly because they say that he was advised because he was going to actually put only 75 million pounds today. If you wait until next summer, he would only have 1 year on the contract, and you could get him for 55. So why rush to spend money on a player that you're not going to utilize now?
He's currently renegotiating his contract, Dunda, according to
Right.
Build. So maybe that must be like something that they're trying to, obviously use an excuse. But with Fofana and the 70 million, that's our fault. Yeah, if you had targeted Fofana early in the window, he wouldn't have been worth 70 million pounds. That is on the club that we've had to pay 70 million pounds for him. It's on the club. It's the club's fault. If we had got in like early in the window at around the time Kunde was happening, he probably would have gotten it for 50 million or 55 for what's it called? I just forgot his name for Fana, probably.
Wait, I go away for 5 people. You add 2 meaty people to this panel. What's going on?
Yo.
Oh my days! Yeah.
Hey, we're gonna get to that.
The Europa League, Ryan, and that.
Big up Jazz in the cut, big up Prime in the cut as well. Let me run through some of these. It's hard keeping up.
Yeah, Cam, fuck you as well.
Love that.
Such a warm reception.
Wow.
It's very
what
warm.
a comeback. I love it.
Mr. Breastman, Barry, this. Come on.
Taza says,
man, let me not speak.
Didn't Ryan say Noodles would outscore him? Haaland has more goals than Noodles will get this season while he's at anger management therapy.
No way Ryan said that. No way Ryan.
Why are you acting Prime? A bad take from Ryan. Are you surprised?
No, because like there's levels of stupidity. Like
and Ryan absolutely trumps those levels. You know what I'm saying? Like he's the master of them
They
levels.
actually got Alonso lacking, They've got an actual video of Alonso.
Oh, he's gassed about Alonso going Barcelona, innit?
I would just say, Haaland will score more than Darwin Núñez in a season. He's already scored more than him in a month. So let alone the season.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Haaland's go into ease past Premier League, 20 Premier League goals. He's on 9 already.
It's a 9.
Yeah, he's on 9
already.
Is it 95?
This is what I'm saying. Today he broke.
95.
Today Haaland broke the EPL record. The EPL record was the highest goal scorer for August. It was 6. I think it was Salah. He has 9 in 5 games. So he already has broken the EPL record. No other player has scored 9 goals in August.
That is
Andy
crazy.
Cole have
Some
the
people
highest...
don't get 9 goals in a league season.
Exactly.
This guy might just end
Andy
up
Cole has the
scoring all the
highest, I
City's,
think, in the
most
season,
of
doesn't
the
he?
City's
Andy
goals,
Cole.
and they end up going to score 100 goals.
No, Andy Cole has got Andy Cole's got the highest goals scored in a season in the Premier League. I'm pretty sure.
I'm talking about the month of August, son.
Yeah, not the month of August, but he's saying in general.
He
Question.
might break Salah's record,
Because I know that,
you know what, Ahmed? I'm not sure. For some reason, I'm thinking somebody's done 30. I know Cole
Drogba's
has big
done
season.
29. I know Drogba did 29 and 30.
Because Cole's done a 30.
Salah's got the record. He's got 32.
Yeah, Salah's is 32.
Is it Salah's 32?
And Suarez and
Cole
Ronaldo 31.
Is it?
Yorka done 28.
Is it 28?
Right, Yorka done 28.
Oh, yeah, Elijah, my guy King K as well says big up everyone inside. Hope you're blessed and good. Big up King K. You'll see him when the NBA starts. Obviously, you'll see him on Man United as well, people. But when the NBA starts, you'll see him as well. So big up my guy King K. Definitely, man. We're always expanding, growing the family. You know what I'm saying? And that making sensible additions to, you know what I'm saying, the Sarcasm City team, addressing what needs to be in it. Obviously, you got to like to Ryan, but we address, you know what I'm saying? We get things right over here, people. You feel me? And
King K is pure quality.
Oh, yeah, he's very, very good.
I really enjoy his streams, man. 100%.
Exceptional.
Is that the guy Andrew makes fun of?
No, that's Snoop.
What?
Oh, you talking about Snoop, innit? Nah, that's Snoop. Yeah, you talking about
No, sorry. No, that's KD someone else.
Oh, you talking about Dunk KJB? Nah, he's still missing, man. He's still missing. He's still missing, man. Someone tell him come back. I'm saying
he's a mod on Rant's Twitch.
Yeah, because I see him when I'm on Rant's channel. I have to tell him next time, be like, yo, come back, man. You got cooked. It's okay,
not missing,
man.
He's scared.
Yeah, man. It's like because you was wrong. Like we all call things wrong. It's really not like you just get like someone else will be wrong somewhere, and then you get your get back.
Be wrong on this stream.
Yeah, you get your get back. Like normally it's for months it was United slander. Now the Chelsea done's again. Liverpool done's again. It's gonna go round in circles. If we get beat tomorrow, the next one is gonna be us. You know what I'm saying? The Arsenal United game, that Sunday Q&A is gonna be a mess. Whoever loses.
Flawless is about how you executed it. When you dismantle somebody, I mean, it's not a normal. you do it in levels, and you literally took the man's soul where he couldn't even comment.
But that was
It's
his
the
fault, though.
mythology.
I'm saying that.
The mythology that you have is
I
very
appreciate
powerful.
that. It's because we did let him slide, and then he just kept going. So it's kind of like, all right, you want the attention, here you go, in it. Like I said, in it, like if you keep saying the same thing over and over, eventually we're just gonna be like, all right, now let's address this. Let's actually break down what you're saying. Murtaza said, and you lot continue to get your questions in. Make sure you hit the like button, share this across all the socials. Isn't Chelsea's biggest problem creativity and creating chances, and you bring in a destroyer? Even with Alvarez, you add no creativity, in my opinion, unless you drop some of the bums you play week in, week out. We'll go to you first.
Okay.
On that.
Here we go.
Yeah,
Here we
go
go.
to you on that.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go.
I mean, because I watch Alvarez a lot.
Yeah.
Because he plays for the Mexican team. He's not creative, but he's not a bad addition. Because they just need, as we've talked on this show about our team, they need bodies, bro. They looking real citizen, senior citizen special type shit, bro. Like the amount of old folk y'all got in y'all squad.
Oh, it's not even old. It's the fact
it's old. It's listen, it's football old. It is football dusted and used and abused in the football.
Our age is quite down at the moment. Our age in the team is quite low.
Thank you for specifying the team. Thank you.
1-6 in this squad, and that's Jorginho, and he's overplayed and run into the ground. So not even a replacement, just someone who can rotate would help because the rest are 8, and you're trying to fit them in to a 6, and it doesn't work.
I feel like your midfield's a bit like ours at the moment.
Y'all look old. Y'all run old. Y'all don't create. You need
Surfer.
to look like a football.
That is literally our midfield.
Now,
Surfer,
Prime,
it's not even that. What?
Prime, go ahead and let me finish before you jump to whatever conclusion you about to jump to. Okay, let me finish over there, buddy.
I was talking about Surfer, but okay.
Yeah, I'm talking to you.
Okay.
But
Eddie just causing unnecessary beef right now.
He has matched up.
You know why? Because you know what it is. You know what it is. Because for so long we've just been bringing a rock to a gunfight. Now we got AKs. Now we got some
the best. We got all of that. We not worried about y'all.
Hey, come back when you got a clean sheet against Southampton, Ahmed. Go on.
It's not for everybody, and it ain't easy.
I hope listen, and then you can come chat to us in it.
Yeah, I'm saying come back in it when you're.
Surfer, I was gonna say
come back when your centre backs can handle Che Adams, but we move. Yeah, go on.
The two quality guys that we do, the 2 quality 8s we do have who could play 6s are injury prone. So it's another reason to bring in someone like Alvarez or any other top class midfielder because we can't trust.
It's really all about the smoke. Y'all have no enforcers. Thiago in a bar fight by himself with a bunch of pretty boys. That's what it looked like to me.
That's right. It's like
Love Island Mandem.
It's like me with you guys on this panel. That's what it is.
Shout out Thiago for real. Shout out.
That was the Love Island lineup.
Mrs. Santos as well. You know, because that is a phenomenal woman who deserves our respect out here in these streets. And if you don't fight it with Thiago, just come holler at your boy. You know.
One second, let's something quickly, guys.
But yeah, let's get to this. Yeah.
I've never said Gallagher should play in a free amount. All right, that is too attacking. All right, that's almost too much attack. But
wait, are you sure you didn't? Are you sure you didn't?
He didn't say that. He didn't.
No.
So what did you say about Gallagher?
We just be.
I said Gallagher should be probably replaced.
You're a fan of Gallagher Prime.
What?
Yeah.
You're a fan of Gallagher Prime.
No, I know. No, he's a bum.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure he kind of.
Bro, I've been saying this for like 2 years. He's a bum. I saw him at West Brom. He was a bum. Chelsea fans got gas last season. Most of the season he was average. Like he shouldn't be in that squad.
I did see Prime tweet a lot saying, I don't know what you're getting gas about Gallagher for.
Thank you, Cam.
I'm not liking what I'm seeing.
Eddie, you think because he's blonde hair, blue eyed, I'm gonna rate Gallagher? Nah, he's a wrong.
There's a few players. There's a few players. Do you know what it is? There's a few players. Prime stays consistent on like.
Yeah, he does.
Like he will stay consistent on it. Like Gallagher's one of them, 100%. Gallagher, amount of times I see that guy.
Well, let me get back to this.
Even after Crystal Palace could have like done a madness, and Gallagher could have had a mad games. Guy said, I didn't really see anything special.
Yeah, he's
like,
not that in.
Cam,
Yeah,
thank you.
that's-
Cam, you're still a dickhead, but thank you.
it's cool, man. Still love my bro.
it is.
I
But
know
go
you're
on,
still hurting, bro. I
let
know
me
you're
get back
still
to-
hurting,
let me
fam.
get back to this.
I
'cause,
am,
you know,
I am.
Ahmed, we'll go to you on this, and obviously we'll go to the Chelsea lot, and then we'll go to Eddie because he's watched him from Taza in it. So yeah, this question here on the screen, him
But
talking about.
we don't
Yeah,
have
go
a
on.
destroyer in our midfield anyway. So having Alvarez would always help us anyway. Jorginho has been a lamb to slaughter. My guy, yeah, he's tired, man. He's just tired. Like last season, from like I think the beginning of the season to like December, he was getting injections because of his back. He's playing through a back injury.
Guy needs like a month off, bro.
Bro, he just needs like time off, man. Like that's what he needs. I'm glad he's not going to the World Cup, because he needs like an actual break.
Yeah,
Like,
he's
as a
gonna
player.
need that month off, bro.
And the thing is, getting Alvarez, I don't know, obviously, but if Alvarez can play like a lone six, and can hold the fort, we can then play at least another 8 who's going to be more creative than what we have with Mount, which is no creation. So it's better. It's better than nothing.
Who's the other 8 though?
It can be either Kovacic. It can be
Kovacic injured.
But I'm saying if he ever comes back into form,
Yeah, we know. That's what I was thinking. Like Kovacic, obviously in an ideal world for you lot, but we know he's injured. So you lot really do need to. I understand your point. I was just asking because you lot do need to dip into the market.
Chelsea don't live in an ideal world, bro. Live in chaos.
Yeah, we know. We watch, man. We was there. We seen it.
Hey, Flawless. I didn't ask you to respond to that. It wasn't.
Yo, we can't have a conversation all of a sudden.
It's not a conversation. It's not a conversation. We know.
This is what we're having right now, isn't it? This is a conversation. You get me? Verbal discourse. That's what.
You don't need. I know my club's in the pits. You don't need to add to it. I know.
I don't think it's that.
Not really.
You know what the crazy thing is? I
I
think your fan base is way overreacted. That's the crazy part. I don't think it's as bad as you lot are making out. All jokes aside,
let's not talk
I
about
don't.
fan base. It's too much.
Say that now.
So with Reece James, so let's put this into context. Reece James is probably your best or one of your top 3 players.
Nah, he's their best player.
Okay, so let's say let me land with this. Reece James, who's your, let's argue for argument's sake, say is your best player, is injured. Arguably, your 2 best midfielders or 2 out your 3, depending on where you put Jorginho with Kante and Kovacic, is injured. If you do that to any team in this league outside of Manchester City, they would struggle. Do that to Liverpool, they would struggle. Cams, who would you say Liverpool's best player is?
At this point, Carvalho.
Who would you legit say? Van Dijk, would it be Salah, whoever? Nunes, I don't know. But whoever you think Liverpool's best player is. Say for instance, Salah. You take out Salah and take Thiago and Fabinho out of their team. They ain't performing the same. We've seen it already this season. Same with United. Take our best player, whoever you think that is, and 2 of our best midfielders out. Like, that's all it is with you. Like, injuries is killing you. Like. People don't have squads like that.
Injuries there.
That's what I want.
I know that. No, I know that.
We know Kante's
Again,
going to get injured.
We don't have injuries. We don't have injuries in this forward line, and it still looks ass. But like, we'll still get top 4.
Just cheeks in it.
Yeah, but the thing is, like I still know we'll get top 4. It's just I just find our fan base is just funny. We'll still get top 4 anyway, so all this complaining is a bit for nothing. But I don't know. It's just watching Havertz and Mount every day is annoying. But for me, if our defense is a lot more secure, and it was the way it was performing last season, if we get that back, I don't mind watching Havertz and Mount every week, so long as we're keeping clean sheets. I don't really care.
You do have Sterling as well to add to that, though.
Because no, I know, but like I'm still watching 2 out of 3. So,
yo, why is Broha not getting a shout?
Tuchel does not get youth. Like, I don't know. Not understood that. This is 3 seasons now. This is his 3rd season.
How old is he?
22, 23.
Damn, you look about 40.
Are you sure? I thought he was 20 or 21.
But the thing
younger.
You don't play youth. How old's Chalobah?
Chalobah, he was forced to play because he sort of stuck himself out, and that was the only other guy that he had. Like,
Chalobah's 23.
Oh,
he was 23.
22 last year. That makes sense.
And
Chalobah impressed in preseason, and because of the Christensen contract situation, and we know what Christensen's like, he can't play when his head is gone. Chalobah got a lot of chances to play,
as well.
And with Reece James getting injured as well, which forced Aspie to play right wing back. Chalobah got a lot of games, played well, I guess, but then Tuchel dropped him come like February and put Christensen back in the team. So.
What's Brujas' confirm age?
I'm gonna double check this in a sec. I'm literally asked to what.
Someone said 20 in the chat.
If someone said
Bro,
yeah,
it's
it's
20.
20, then
Yeah,
yeah, man.
yeah, I think it's about that.
They're setting up fireworks at the Emirates, you know.
Saturday.
They did that for Richard
Listen,
Keys. They
all
did
their
that for
fireworks are now,
Richard
innit?
Keys.
Pre-celebrations, innit?
Nah,
Yeah, they
Yo,
did that.
they
They
so
did that.
emotional
Apparently, they
off
did
that
that for
Richard
Richard Keys,
stuff.
innit?
Yeah, Arsenal fans getting emotional about that. Like,
Calm
No,
what?
it's not that.
down.
It's not that. No.
No,
Alright,
Cam,
Calm
Cam,
listen,
Cam,
down.
let me
I
land.
said,
Let me
no.
land.
What I'm
There was a
saying is,
video.
Cam, let me
no.
land.
I
Cam, let
understand.
me land.
No. One minute. I understand
Antonio.
why they were getting emotional about
No,
it. In that
let me
sense.
land.
They were. Oh no. They were overreacting. Yeah, but what I'm saying is that I understand because if you go back to if they was to comment on any other game, yeah, like this season, they won't say the same thing about any other
No,
team.
it was. Again, Cam, let me land. Because
Let
2
him
weeks
land.
ago, because 2 weeks ago, when Spurs fans over celebrated drawing against us, Arsenal fans made fun of that. Like 6 or
No,
7 years
this is
ago.
no. We're talking
Cam,
about two.
Cam,
We're
Cam,
talking
let
about
me
Richard
finish.
Keys versus a
Cam,
different
no,
fan, bro.
again,
Cam,
I
let him
don't
go
care.
and then respond.
I don't
Let him go
care.
and then you
I
can
don't
go.
know who Richard Keys is. I don't care about him. My
Well,
point
then you're
being,
too young, bro.
no,
Don't
but
have this
let me, no,
conversation.
but
Cut this
again,
convo. You're too young. If you don't know Richard Keys,
can
you're
I
too
finish?
young, bro. Don't have this
Yo,
convo,
Cam,
bro.
are you talking about Richard Keys, the commentator?
Yes.
What's this
My
got to do with
point-
Richard Keys? All right.
No. You know Richard
What's
Keys.
that?
You know Richard Keys and Andy
With
Gray got
Andy Gray,
sacked, yeah.
yeah. What
Now
about them?
they got hired by BN Sport.
Okay. So
And
that's
they
what.
commented, and on Saturday they comment.
Yeah.
They were the two commentating on the Arsenal game because it was a late kickoff.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
So
So they were commenting on the BN Sport,
Yeah.
and Arsenal was celebrating because we got, it was a tough game for us. We got through it. People were taking the piss like these Fulham man ain't taking points of the great Liverpool this season already, and taking points off
100%.
everyone else that they played apart from us.
Mhm.
So we're celebrating the fact that, all right, cool. We should have. If you're looking at it on paper, yeah, we should have probably put 4-5 past them, but they were a tough team. I didn't expect a fucking great win. So we're celebrating the fact that we've won. It's 2-1. You know what I mean? It was a tough game. We almost fucked up because of Gabriel, but he redeemed himself. So we're celebrating. And of course, 4-4 at that point, bro, we're living in heaven right now.
We got packed
Richard
against
Keys and Andy Gray came out and just said some bull. There, look at them overreacting. Before,
so they said,
look at them
now
all
it makes sense.
overreacting
Okay,
and
right.
rah. So when we won tonight, I think the Arsenal fans set off fireworks
to take the liberty
to take liberties and say, what? Now we're overreacting. Yeah. Now we're overreacting.
Go on, Prime.
They were
Go on,
taking the
Prime.
piss.
Now I understand what you're saying.
Can I go?
Before you go, Prime, because I was confused. I was like, what if Richard Keys got to do with that? Now I get it.
Exactly.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Again, Arsenal fans like complaining about Richard Keys saying you're over celebrating. It's funny because when Spurs celebrated,
I think it's because it went viral.
Cam, stop.
No, I've just added a little bit. I think
no,
it's
but your
because it went
context
viral. That's why.
What you're trying to add doesn't matter because I know about that.
Let him go.
My point is still valid. When we drew against Spurs and they were celebrating it as if they won the Champions League and Arsenal fans got onto them, no one said anything. When
hold on, was it just Arsenal fans though? No, Prime. Was it just Arsenal fans though?
Again, but everyone got onto Spurs.
Exactly.
And no one said anything. 6-7 years ago, when Liverpool drew like West Brom 3-3 or something, and Klopp and the crowd were celebrating like they just won the league, and everyone, including Arsenal fans, got onto them, no one else said anything. My point being, Arsenal fans shouldn't be getting emotional when they've also done the same thing and complain about other fans over celebrating. Like, who cares? My point.
No.
That's the problem.
You're comparing fans against two
No. That's excuses, Cam. It's excuses.
It's not excuses, bro. No.
Prime, understand this.
Excuses.
Understand this.
I understand where Prime's coming from. I know it's. I understand where Prime's coming from, but it's because, like I said, it's because that clip went viral, innit? Someone's obviously clipped it.
This is of Keys and Gray. So
yeah, this is what I'm saying. Someone's clipped it because of the name Richard. If you knew the history, obviously, if you really knew the history of the Richard Keys and the Gray, you know what I'm saying? So it's the fact that it's them two, like them two that are saying it. Whoever's clipped it, it's now gone viral. Obviously, a couple Arsenal fans got upset about it, and then a couple turned into a couple more, which turned in a couple more, which turned into 100 more, which then turned into 1,000 more, which then turned into half of them, which then just turned into them saying, all right, it's not even upset. They were like, all right, cool. If that's how you want to see it as, yeah, you two pagans, especially after what you done, after all the bullshit that the reason why you got fired from Sky Sports, yeah, cool. And then that's the reason why I think they done it.
But the thing is, I bet Richard Keys and whatever. I bet those were not the only two.
And the reason, Brian, to answer your question as well, I think it's because fans have been doing it for how long? You know what I mean?
Right, let's draw a line in this.
But again, that's my point.
Hold up. This is nothing to do with nothing. Lewis, what are you saying? You good? I'm drawing a
Well,
line.
shit.
Yeah. And again, all I want to say is hypocrisy is rampant.
Do we have to? We can do this Richard Keys stuff. We have to talk about my bummy club.
Just before we continue off that, hypocrisy is all of it, but it's like if you're honest or not. Will fans criticize other fan bases for winning? Yes. Why do you care as other fan bases? Me and Eddie were just laughing about Liverpool team. When I said that Liverpool shit that just happened today, if that's Manchester United, I'm celebrating. But because it's not, I'm going to criticize it, whether it's fair or not, because it's Liverpool. Like, simple as that. I don't care what other fan bases are saying about my fan base, innit? If we win the game, we can celebrate how we want to celebrate.
Especially with if I'm being honest, are we going to sit here and act like Arsenal aren't the most emotional fan base in the fucking world?
But yeah, like on socials, extremely.
So that's where the noise is coming from. That's why I'm like, who cares? Who cares?
The thing is, people know what to do. So when it comes to any of the big, so when it comes to you got Liverpool, put Chelsea in that mix, United, Arsenal, they're the four. Like, that's why if you look, let's use TalkSport for an example, they go viral, they always target those four.
Yeah.
All the time. They always target, they ain't stupid. They could easily go and target a Brentford or some shit like that. But no, let's target Chelsea because they know.
But I think, you know what it is as well, Flawless? I think what it was is because whoever clipped it, obviously clipped it, yeah. Because no one, bruv, before that clip, I'll be real with you. In my own personal opinion, in my own personal experience, I ain't actually heard from these two since fucking Sky Sports.
Let me call you off, Cams. You know what's crazy? They've been commentating since they left Sky Sports.
No, I know they have. No, I'm not saying that. I know they have. I'm just saying I have not heard their name on that scale since Sky Sports.
Because they know what to do
until that clip. That's what I'm saying. Whoever clicked that bit there is the reason why, like, all these Arsenal fans got emotional.
Yeah, of course, because
it's like, wait. Do you know what it is? Because it's like, all right, we understand it from another fan base, and we understand it from this and that because we go back and forth all the time. How is it coming from these two? I don't know who the fan was that fucking. It could have been an Arsenal fan. It could have been it could have been whoever in it. I don't know, but whoever clicked it, they just overreacting to a clip. You know what I mean?
Can I say something?
The two people, just because of the two people, it's not like it's just like, Man United fans are saying bullshit or Chelsea fans are saying that. It's not that. It's not your normal, you know what I'm saying, your normal fan to fan thing. It's because it's two commentators that used to be the biggest commentators in Sky Sports, and then they got fired for some bullshit. And that's why.
Black Diamond. Let's put it on it, innit? We're gonna draw a line on this to keep this moving. Go on.
Yeah, so basically all fan bases have overreactionary fans. The thing about it is that the media, social media, tends to focus on the big 6 teams. They tend to have it under a microscope. Look to the just before Liverpool had equalized, I was watching Team Coppish. And I don't know if Liverpool Cams would have watched the stream. They had reached a point where this is the end of an era, the end of a season. Klopp might end up leaving. We need FSG out. Total. And from the time the winning goal was scored, everybody came back down. So it's something that exists. Each fan base have deluded fans. Each fan base have idiotic fans. So I do like to generalize because people could say something about United fans and then they will come across people like me, Flawless and Eddie and realize, hey, this is not the reality of the situation or the full scope.
Yeah, no, you're right with that, and that's why I don't generalize fans, because we see it here with diverse. Not all fans agree here. You know what I'm saying? And that, like, with this different opinion, Black Diamond, me and you have had different opinions on certain United players. Same with Eddie and all that. So I don't think there's one. You're right. You shouldn't generalize in it. But speaking of that, yo, Lewis, we'll go to you. How you doing, my brother? You good?
No.
What's up, fam? Talk to us, man.
Hey, you know what's up, bro? I fucking came back from that shit show in Southampton yesterday.
I talk about that. Well, Surfer mentioned a lot on it. Prime spoken on it a little bit. I
Yes,
mentioned
we
as well.
don't need to do Chelsea.
No,
like,
100%, man. Wait. I would get Chelsea. How would I ever disrespect the 2021 Club of the Year, the current world champions? You know what I'm saying? Like, I would never we gotta talk about the world champs.
I need to hear Lewis. I need to hear Lewis confess. Confess, my
I need to hear the world champs at Southampton in 2022, bro.
Yeah, man. So as we're saying, what's your thoughts on? I think Ahmed mentioned it in terms of a certain small. Well, I don't know how big this section is, but let's say a section of the Chelsea fan base really questioning Tuchel. Do you think there's any like strength behind that, or is it just a bad day at the office for him?
I mean, we're now panicking, scrambling for any DM on the market with like 24 hours left in the window, because Tuchel's finally now figured out that we need a midfielder.
What time does it close tomorrow?
It's terrible on him.
I think it's midnight or 1 or 2. 11. Oh, 11. All right, no worries.
So
yeah, go on.
I don't know. He's gonna have to hold that if we don't get a DM. I've said whatever happens with the midfield this season, it's on him. If we have a midfield crisis, it's on him. I want to hear no complaints about injuries or nothing like that. You didn't even bother looking for a midfield. It's like you know them guys who do their fucking homework while they're walking towards the lesson, or they're just trying to finish. You know them guys in school who always finish their homework late.
Before the teacher
they're in
gets
the
to
library,
lesson,
like in break time, just scribbling through their notes.
That was me. You know what I'm saying?
This is what we're doing in the transfer.
That was me. That was 100% me.
Yeah,
bro.
no, I was the same.
Especially in college.
Yeah, we know that was your
But we did that in school. We didn't do this in the fucking football world.
Yeah.
This is what we're doing. So Tuchel can hold that.
But Lewis, I have a probably a different opinion or a question, and I'm not a Tuchel apologist. I am the one who said since last year I see Poch being the future manager. But really and truly, how many players has Tuchel brought? I say probably if he has 5 players that he brought in, he would have gotten what, 2 or 3 recently. He has not been allowed to build his squad. He has only a handful of players that he trusts with his philosophy. And you don't have a DOF, so it's a scattershot right through Europe.
We say that, but it goes both ways, where he has players that he trusts. That's the nice way of saying it. My way of saying it is he has favourites that he refuses to drop in spite of the fact that they play like crap. AKA
nepotism like Klopp. Okay.
Yeah, like, bro, this fucking fan base is gonna turn me into a Pulisic stan at this rate, because the guy gets criticized for the bare minimum. And like, this is the same reason why I started back in AC, because like, why are you criticizing a guy who barely touches the pitch compared to other players who play poorly and never get dropped? Mount and Havertz are key to the system. All they fucking do is run around for 90 minutes. They show defensive work rate. But then we're going to sit here and criticize Pulisic, who's forced to play 20 minutes at right wing back when he's not even a wing back. Why don't we put Kai up there for 90 minutes? Maybe he'll fucking do something with the ball. Or he can just run around for 90 minutes. Mount, that's all they're both good for. But then they always play. Jorginho, I love him, but he is struggling. And I don't know whether it's a question of him or if it's the players around him, but him as an individual, like, he's really starting to drop.
Just wait a second. I'm now seeing Lewis's avatar. My God.
Bro, Lewis, Jorginho's burnt out. He's been that way since what, 3/4 of the season, last season.
How long can we say burnt out though? Like,
no. Like, No, again, that's not me excusing him. He needs to be dropped, but he can't be because we have no one else to step in.
This is my problem. But this again, where does it go back to? Tuchel, who said we didn't need a midfielder.
Yeah, but again, I agree with that.
So I love Tuchel. I ain't near Tuchel out or anything like that. But whatever happens this season, whatever the midfield is responsible
Flawless, you're gonna have a Tuchel out, Klopp out,
Arteta out.
Yeah, we're already there.
I back my manager. Oh, you lot.
You're gonna have by the end of the season, yeah. Watch. I'm telling you right now, you're gonna do a Q&A by the end of the season, yeah. You're gonna have Chelsea fans go and Tuchel
You know
out.
what? Yeah, I said that specifically to see your reaction. Yo. So I said that.
What's the submarines? Come on, bro. Submarines.
For Malcolm as well, by the way. For Malcolm as well, we're not getting Gordon. Lampard wants to keep him, so super Frankie Lampard.
For fuck's sake, this manager is ruining my club.
Who? Frank Lampard or Tuchel?
Yeah.
Lampard.
Well, maybe both right now, but like Frank.
Lampard ruined us here. I've always said 2000. Lampard's first season.
No, Ahmed, stop copying my bars, man. You never said shit.
I said this on stream yesterday. Yeah, so we can't say that, bro. I said, yeah,
bro. I said this, bro. I was in the trenches during them times, bro. I was there, front lines.
Listen, I wasn't online, bro. Yeah.
I've got the battle scars to prove it, bro. I was in those trenches.
So you went out there, bro. Like, bro.
Just welcome. Just welcome.
You holding your 1-1.
Jez is such a heel, you know.
What?
By the way, Prime, I apologize for the Mendy stuff.
Jez said shit for like half an hour.
Wait. Everyone shut up. Wait, Lewis, what do you say?
Yeah, I apologize for all the Mendy stuff. You can have your flowers, bro. I'm tired.
Hey,
listen, I don't like being right because like it's still affecting my
Ballon d'Or Mendy in that.
I don't know where Ballon d'Or Mendy's gone, but he's disappeared for like the last.
What Ballon d'Or Mendy in that?
You remember out here calling him the African De Gea and that? I'm like, yo,
Hey, we're slandering a black brother. Is that what we're doing? We're slandering.
I'm saying that's what I heard on Chelsea Street.
Yeah, I'm not having that. I'm not having that.
Let's go.
Yeah, tell him, bro.
Hey, Rollers, name names. I need to know.
So Lewis's stream, someone was saying it, and I was like, yo, was someone of Lewis's streams? I was like, yo, it's what it is. But
wait, did you see Lewis is one of the most calmest guys. At least I think on 3 occasions. He literally, his voice nearly gave out. He was shouting at someone on the street.
Oh, that one today was sensational.
I need to go watch it back.
Oh yeah, poor Sarcasm, man. I shouldn't have got him like that. I felt bad.
Man said, shut up.
Don't feel bad.
Shut up.
Wallace, you know what happened to me yesterday? Yeah, I got home and stuff, and I was like, all right, let me get something to eat. I'll have a bit of a nap and wake up before the game.
Yeah.
I woke up late. The game had already started.
Dear diary.
I tuned in, and 10 minutes later, we were 2-1 down.
Yeah, it's big still.
That's a game.
So it's your fault.
That's why I ain't going on Saturday. Fuck these lot. I'm going WWE.
Yeah, go on, Jez. What did you say? Go on, Jez.
How you been, because I haven't been able to talk to you.
I'm blessed, man. It's good to see you, Jez. You know what I'm saying?
In the Spurs game.
Good to hear from you, man. But yeah, Jez's name there. He put on loan to Dortmund. So Jez, why are you on loan to Dortmund? So not only are you flag switching at countries, you now flag switching at clubs. What's going on?
What happened, bro? What happened to the almighty Lily Whites, bruv? What happened to them man there, bruv?
I get what you're saying. Yeah. No, Stefan's gonna say.
The way it looks it says on loan to me. You can hold that, Jez. You pause version.
He did say on loan to D as well, yo. That sounds wild still. That's what he did say. He did there's a loan to D, yo. But Jez, why are you on loan to Dortmund? Why are you on loan to Dortmund, man? I thought he was Conte in, man. You know what I'm saying? And that. Conte, you know what I'm saying? Antonio Conte's tricky whites.
Wait. 1 second. The D stands for Dortmund?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Oh my god, I thought it was alright, okay.
Something like that.
Should put BBB.
I can't explain myself.
It is. But yeah, why are you on loan to Dortmund, fam? What happened, Jez? Because you drew today. What happened today for Spurs? Go on.
Nah, so pretty much, yeah. I'm on loan to Dortmund. That's my team.
Nah, Jez, nah, it's not your team. You're a Spurs fan. I'm never gonna let you forget it.
Bro,
Nah, go on, let him land.
What the fuck is the Spurs, bro? I don't know.
Yeah, you
Hey,
don't
we don't know
That's
either.
who they are, bro.
What the fuck?
They're the ones. Hey, let me just explain your badge to you. Let me explain your badge. It's a cockball on top of a ball, innit?
Bro, I'm yellow.
I thought it was Stuttgart. I ain't gonna lie.
It was Schalke or Stuttgart, you said.
I thought it was Stuttgart, but we moved.
No, it was Dortmund.
It was Dortmund. But why, fam? I'm asking, what happened in it that changed? What happened? Did you not win? Drew you last game, the game before. What happened?
No, they beat Nottingham Forest 2-0 on Sunday.
Yeah, so they won one and then they drew today. Well, yesterday.
Yeah, Spurs are undefeated.
We got a man for fake hair as a manager, bro. That's the shit.
You Conte out.
Fuck Conte, bro.
What did Conte do? Go on.
What are you actually Conte out?
Did he not play with Charlison for long enough for certain fam? Why are you on Conte's neck? What happened?
Basuma in midfield. That's why he played Basuma in midfield.
Nah, bro, like he played haram football. I'm crying, bro. Like he's sitting back against West Ham, bro. Get that nigga out of my club, bro.
That's Conte though.
Oh, we've already got a Conte out, bro. 5 games in, we got a Conte out. Okay.
Bro,
11 points.
No, the thing is here, bro. Like I'm seeing already. See, the thing is here, bro. See, this. It's not even just the game today, bro. The thing that just told me is today, bro. I was having a blessed morning. I woke up,
Dear diary,
everything, and then I looked at my Twitter. I'm like, I've seen Daniel James linked to us, and I'm seeing that Conte and Paratici like him. I was like, this is where I lost it, bro. This is where I lost it.
Hey, let
me go in. Let him land. I want to hear this. I want to hear this, innit? Go on, I want to hear this going.
So I'm just here confused. I'm going for Twitter. I'm already suspended on my main because of these niggas, bro. So I was like, so I was thinking, why the fuck do we look Daniel James for? Like, then I looked at the stats, bro. All of these fucking stats, bro. Goals, progressive passes, interceptions, blocks, all in the red areas. But there was only one thing here that was in the green area. Pressures.
Running. That's the only thing you're not running. Everything else.
No, but you find some.
Daniel James is a great player and would fit tremendously.
Before you continue, just all jokes aside,
Eddie, turn your camera off when you say
the thing is though, with the back five, that you lot play, like you might not be a fan of Dan James. Dan James is a Conte player through and through.
Exactly.
He's
Eddie,
Just trust in Conte, man.
Dan James at right wing back. Trust me, he will be.
Trust in Antonio, bro.
Hey, let him land, Joe. Let him land.
Antonio. The other side of London South
Go on,
the blue and white side sound trash.
If Daniel James is
I want top 4 finish for Arsenal.
You still upset about Southampton, yeah?
Anyways,
I'm wiping my tears.
Hold that, Lewis. Southampton, hold that.
You know what you can hold? You can
hold the streets of London.
Hey, you bad. Hey, relax, man. Go on, just carry on.
So bro, so Daniel James is a Conte player, bro. Conte needs to go to Leeds, bro. Get off my club, bro. Like what? Daniel James. What we doing here, bro? Give me, bro.
See, this is what I don't get.
Suck that nigga and get me
Eddie, you know what is responsible for this? There's somebody responsible for Jazz.
Yeah.
Let him go, yo. He's got to get this off his chest.
Oh, he's still going.
Yeah, Sarcasm City is a place for the surfer. Got his shit off his chest about the Southampton defeat.
Should have made a list, Jez. Should have made a list.
Surfer made a list.
Surfer, I thought we was in the stand video looking you read off that list, man.
Yeah, but we don't have a priest here. That's why
you know when Eminem realized
one sec. Let him keep going in it because I want to hear the rest of this because this is
shit.
Go on, Jess. Go on.
So it's not the best time game, bro.
There's more. Oh shit.
It's not even the best time game, bro. Female in the trenches again. Nottingham, bro. Nottingham. What the fuck? What the fuck is in the team, bro? What the fuck is in the team? Brendan Johnson. Jay Lynch. Bro, he was linked to MLS, bro. And this is what we do here. And I'm sorry, bro, but I'm sorry. The way we play, bro. What's the saying? What's the saying, bro? The team reflects how the manager sets them up, or whatever the saying is, bro. I don't give a fuck what it is. Yeah, the team plays how Conte wants to play. I'm seeing people here. I'm seeing people making arguments why Dan James could be a good addition. I'm seeing if Conte wants him, I want him. So I'm like,
doing the Lord's work. Doing the Lord's work.
All I'm gonna say is, Conte out, pay off titties out, aka Paratici, bro. Get them niggas out of my club. Get me Graham Potter, and I'm good, man.
Dude, that's too well class.
Let him keep going, yo. This is great. Let him keep going. He's getting off his chest.
I'm on loan to Dortmund till he's out, bro. I'm tired, bro.
Wow.
What happened to Student Guard? What happened to Student Guard?
Can I just say, Surfer Lewis and Ahmed. Surfer Lewis and Ahmed. Does this not sound like us during second season with Conte?
Yes.
I was just about to say.
I'm getting heavy 17-18 vibes.
Let them cry. Let them cry.
All these Spurs fans who mocked Chelsea when they had Conte started play. We warned you, bro. We warned you what Conte ball is, right? This is Conte ball, yeah? Yeah? This is Conte. You will win the majority of your matches, but it won't be entertaining, bro. Okay? It won't be entertaining.
And you know what it is? But you know what it is, though? Wait, hold on, Jez.
And you know what? Take it and enjoy it. Because you don't even win trophies.
Hold up. Go on, let Prime go and then Ahmed, you go.
You know what it is? The thing is, last season, like when Spurs were having a bad patch, before they kicked in and got top 4, there were Spurs fans saying, we're not doing well, we're playing bad. Should Conte get sacked and let's get Graham Potter? Or Poch could be sacked at PSG, bring him back? There were Spurs fans saying this, but no one wanted to say Conte out because it was way too early. He had just come in. And then you guys kicked in, you got top 4, you beat Arsenal to it, everyone got gassed. You signed Perisic and everything. We're going to win the league. You're 5 games in and you're ready. You're saying you're going on loan. That's peak, bro. You're only 5 games in.
He's not talking about you, Jez. Jez didn't say that.
No, but Jez, again, we're not talking about you, but I'm like, your fan base is like.
But they're fucking doing other people, bro.
Oh my god.
Let me go.
Just make a list. It's therapeutic. Make a list.
It's therapeutic. I was after the game. After the game today, I was on the space today, and I heard some of the man team on the space here, and I was listening to them, and they were insane. They were complaining about the signings, they're targeting, and all these guys. And then the fucking host is talking about we had a list, bro. We had 4 centre backs here that we wanted at left side of centre back to replace Davis. We wanted Bastoni, we wanted Ravendor, we wanted Nico Schlotterbeck, and we wanted Buddy Ashila. And one of the Spurs was complaining that why didn't we at least go get Buddy Ashila or Nico Schlotterbeck that are realistic targets? The other 2, forget about them anyways. I don't care about them. But the other 2, you can aim them. And then but then the host making a point here about Longley still. What you mean Longley still? We need
I can hear the emotion.
And when it gets that octave, that high octave, you like, I like it.
Guess what?
And undefeated and have 11 points.
Guess what? He had to fucking counter Abby. These are big content.
11 out of 15 points. You've only got 4 and you're this.
You know what? I'm gonna say one thing about Jez. I'm gonna let you vent, but I'm gonna give Jez his credit because he said this, saying all this last season about use your man Nuno when they went 3-3 and they won, and he was like, the football's terrible. I want this manager out, and he called it spot on it. So that's why I'm letting Jez go off. Not only is it funny,
how long do you think it's gonna be till it goes down?
I don't know. I ain't sure. Yeah, Black Diamond, hold that thought. Let him, because I know there's more. You know what I'm saying? So you want to stop this? There's definitely more. You just gotta let this go.
Jesus,
Jez fully turned heel, bro.
Jez is behaving as if he's in a relic. Jez, you're not
Jez came on a triple A thing. Turned heel, bro.
Simmer.
Jez is always.
Let it go. Let it go.
The thing is, it's not even just. It's not just content, bro. It's his fucking stunt on Twitter. It's the Paratici stunt on Twitter here. You talk to me here. But if Conte wants him, I want him. So if you go to fucking Arsenal and ask him for some academy youth kid to go and start for us, if Conte wants him, I want him. So you want that fucking dude from Southampton or fucking No more. If Conte wants him, I want him. The dumbass phrases here that I keep having to hurt and to argue against every single time, bro.
Hey, Winter, do you want some ad libs?
What's my mistake?
Hey, keep going, yo. Jez has got more here in it, so this is his time. Jez, one sec before you continue, though, Jez. Jez, before you continue, hold that thought or hold all those thoughts. You lot get your questions in. I will star them, so don't worry. If you remember, I will star your question and I will get to it, people. So get your sporting questions in. Number 1, number 2. Make sure you hit the like button, share, subscribe to the channel, Sarcasm City TV. Road to 5K. Hit the notification bell as well. Go on, Jez. The floor's yours.
Bro, I'm seeing not just Stanley James. I'm seeing I used to Paris that the Spanish youth from Leicester on the bench from. I'm like, bro, what is he here to do from? He doesn't even play for Leicester. So what is he doing for us then? Maybe play Champions League, bro. And I told you, bro, if you don't get out of the Champions League, bro, I'm telling you, bro, these content artists, bro, well, on my life, bro, on my life, I swear on my life, bro. I'm sorry that
I'm in that group.
Bro, my main will be suspended for good, but I'm already going to choose strike. Guess what I said then? Guess
Go
what
on.
I said?
What did you say? Go on.
We won the game, but also Richardson made a beautiful assist here. And after the assist here, I tweeted, Son Ho-Ming, time is up, nigga. And there's the hoisin sauce stinking up the sauce, bro. Stinking up the place, bro. And I'm getting suspended for it. And for me, it's like.
By the way, I didn't send that tweet as well. I didn't send that tweet. Just so you know, I didn't send it.
I didn't send it either. I didn't send it either.
Like,
Oh my
Flores,
God,
I can go at least another hour.
Yo, the floor's yours, man. We got time. You know what I'm saying? We got time, man.
I can't believe this. My team has got 7 points and is playing shit. But somehow I feel better after hearing Jez, who's undefeated on 11 points. I don't get this.
That's the point
I'm alright, to be honest. I'm alright. I'm surfing away.
You beat Southampton 4-1. We just lost 2-1 to them.
This is what I can't understand.
But listen, bro.
This sounds like a nervous breakdown. We can't understand it. It's all pure emotion. Keep going.
Go on.
But this is what
Jeez.
literally Rollins just said earlier, and I was talking about. No, this shit is the same bullshit that is going through right now. We're winning games. We're winning games. We're drawing games. We're not losing. They're all good. We still have an unbeaten record from last season at the end of the season here. But the issue is, it's so clear to see here the way we perform on the pitch here. This is not going to sustain. And then I'm seeing people are saying, yeah, but Davinson Sanchez is improving. Emerson Royal, he's a good player. Like, he's actually improving. I'm like, what do you mean Emerson Royal is a good player? He can't attack. He's a wingback that cannot attack. What? We got Højbjerg, the Viking, bro. Bento was the only midfielder and Bissouma the only midfielder that I can actually rate. And Bissouma had a bad game today. I would have he had a bad game today.
Oh, that comment.
But God.
Oh my God.
You know what? I was gonna say something. But obviously I knew Flawless was gonna say, yo, let him land, let him finish. And
I hear that. Yeah. You know what it is, just before you keep going, because I know what this is like. I've been there, and you need to get this off you. I've been here. You know what I'm saying? And that where you just need to get things off your chest.
Hey, Flawless, you're still here, mate.
I've been here.
Flawless, you're still there. You just don't know.
I'm not.
I've been there.
Hey, I back my manager unlike you, Prime, but we move. But yeah,
You
go on.
can't say that the wheel, bro.
I said my manager. Now that's not my manager. You know what I'm saying? And
Now.
My manager, yes, I'm manager of
Now,
quality.
now.
I back quality. Yeah. I back
Don't
quality.
worry.
You know.
We'll talk again at Leicester after Leicester. We'll talk after Leicester.
What's after what?
Yes, are you done?
Hey, come back when you do with Che Adams in it and the Saints.
I'm not done.
You're not done?
He's not done. He's not.
I'm not.
My God.
I have so much
He's definitely got a list.
I don't even list, bro. There's more in my head that I can remember, bro. Because these niggas pissing me off, bro. I'm tired of these niggas, bro. I've been saying this day fucking since Conte came in. If Dyer needs to go on the bench, bro. Davis, piss off to the bench, bro. Heavy wings. Good fuck, he's gone. But,
Technically, they're crackers, Jez.
Emerson Royal, why are you still on my team, bro? You're trying to do fucking bicycle kick, bro. Humble yourself. What are you talking about bicycle? oh, sister, oh man, I'm so pissed, bro. And then Poison Sauce, somehow, bro. Oh, bro, he doesn't even get involved into games. He's just chilling there waiting for the cherry pick, bro, for the goal. He's just chilling there.
I'm worried about.
Hey, Jez. Hey, Jez. Jez, can I say one thing? Hey, Jez.
Nah, let him go, man. Let him go. Everyone hold their thoughts in it, and then that's just at the end of the round, in it, because this is one of them, in it. We going overtime here, going, man.
The only three players I can trust in this team right now are Romero, Harry Kane, and Kulusevski, bro. All the other niggas, bro, under massive fraud watch right now.
Wait. What about world class on?
I never just said he got class.
He just said he got banned.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, all these other guys here, I'm watching closely because we're playing terrible football. It's taking off the place here. Fam, watch us play fucking sit back against Bournemouth when we play them. Bournemouth is the worst team in the fucking league here, and we're gonna sit back against them. We're not even gonna be able to hold possession against them. I'm saying this since day one. Why are we still playing two midfielders only? Why can't we not put three in there? The technical level is already finished, bro. You think Liverpool has rolled one spot? We got the ultimate rolled one spot. Fam, nobody. I'm seeing things like Mohamed von Heuberg. For what? What are you rushed from? Are you not for that? On our bench, bro. We had 5 defenders on the bench today. 5.
Wait, you had 5? No, you didn't. Yo.
Hey, I'm with you. I'm with you, lockstep, Surfer. I'm with you, lockstep, Surfer. You see the name, Surfer. With you, lockstep, my guy.
Conte at the wheel.
Bro, we had 5 defenders.
2016, Chelsea, enjoy.
Bro, it's okay. There's a player that I literally, I'm on my knees, pause. Literally gone to my club. Ruslan Malinovsky from Atalanta, rated attacking midfielder. Yeah.
So, Jazz, you want to keep it on Alisson side all the time, Jazz?
He can also, and he's literally begging to join Tottenham. But we're chasing Dan James, bro.
Left us out, yes.
And the funny thing is here, Dan James doesn't even want to leave Leeds, bro. He doesn't even want to leave Leeds. Malinovsky, he wants to join Tottenham. He doesn't want to go to Marseille, bro. He wants to join Tottenham. Yet, and Conte likes Malinovsky too, but he wants Dan James, bro. And I'm seeing people here when the games before the game, before the game, when people walk in, people say Conte looks depressed here. He looks like he wants Dan James. Are you guys dumb? He wants Dan James, bro. If he doesn't want Dan James here, don't tell Paratici that fucking forward, Mr. AKA Mr. Loan with an option to buy, man. Every single time.
Option to buy, man.
And Dombele on loan to Napoli with an option to buy. For Celso, just a loan. Wait a minute, just a loan. Fucking who else did we loan out with an option to buy from? Hella man with no selling, just an option to buy. These niggas gonna come back next year when Conte leaves the club, bro. And then for me, it's like, bro, and this is the sick thing about all this. All these Protestants, all these teaching Constantine, trust the project. The nigga has only 1 year left in his deal. Who says he's gonna stay?
You got a point.
That doesn't make sense. I'm saying this. Unless he doesn't sign that contract tomorrow, bro, I'm sorry. I cannot stand this project, bro. I'm not standing for this project, bro. Yes, I'm a bit overreactive with contract out. Probably, yes.
Hey, Jez, hypothetically, if he does sign a contract tomorrow, what are you saying?
If he signs the contract tomorrow, he better stays next summer. If he doesn't stay next summer, then I'm seeing deadline.
Are you Conte in then?
No, I'm not even gonna be Conte in. I'm literally gonna be in the middle, bro. Because I can't.
You're gonna be so what? It just takes a contract. Say no more.
I'm worried about Jez. I'm worried
what
about
he's saying don't make sense in terms of like. Yeah, what he's saying makes sense.
I'm sorry, but you can't tell me about a project when
Jazz.
1 year left on his deal.
Yeah. That don't make no sense. How are you telling me you were trying to build something and you're not going to be here?
I'm worried about Jez's health.
So I'm saying just need to work on some breathing techniques and meditation.
This is good. No. The thing is, this is good to get it out. Yes, it's funny for us from the outside looking in.
I can't see him. But I swear to God, his eyes is popping out right now. My brother put his heart through a whole lot. The cardiovascular
every vein in his body is popping out, bro.
See what I'm saying?
This is how I talk about gal.
Eddie, Jez is 50 years old, man.
Fucking been there, Callum.
Yo, this is how I sound when I talk about gal.
I suggest that Jez stops for a commercial break. You can take a commercial break, guys. Or
Yeah,
you
go on,
need
Black
to
Diamond, because
continue.
you were to ask him something in it. So go on, ask him,
Alright,
and then
go,
we'll
go,
get back
alright,
to
go
it.
ask me, and then we can
I'm sure all of us have questions, and I'm sure
Oh,
Jez.
no,
No, I
no,
don't.
continue.
I
Hey
have no
Jez,
questions
hey
whatsoever.
Jez,
I'm
you
just
need to
here
open up
listening.
your own YouTube.
I'm
Hey, no,
cool.
Jez, real shit. You need to
Yeah.
open up your
Hold on,
own page, yeah,
let Don Dada
and
get this out real quick, man.
do Jez rants, innit?
Tell us how you really feel, Jez. Come on, let's go.
I told him.
Give him that truth, Don Dada. Come, give him that truth, Don Dada. Don Dada.
No, the airport has been destroyed because nobody can fucking land. Right?
Yeah, go on, Black Diamond. Go
Go on, Dada, cook, man.
Ask the question.
Yeah, so I don't want to lose my train of thought, but that was plenty. And son, to know that you was holding that inside for so long, we apologize for not noticing sooner, but we're
No,
here
fuck
for you,
you.
my brother.
Yeah,
Apologize.
Right?
Nah, hold that, bruv.
I ain't
You're a Spurs
apologised for
fan,
that shit.
especially from me, bruv. Hold that.
Right? No, that's my little brother, but
Hold that. Go another 60 years without winning shit.
Hold on.
Hey, so who's supposed to be
Let him cook.
here?
Let Don Dada cook here. Let Don Dada cook real quick.
Your time. Black Diamond, your
Right,
time.
so this is the power of social media, and this is the power of influencers. Because whether people like us or not, as the older gangsters, we do leave an impression on them, whether they agree or disagree. So I could see where this is coming from. Now, Flawless, I just asking you a question. I want you to answer in 5 seconds, and then I will continue.
Yeah.
Right? So we are 5 games into the EPL season.
Mm-hmm.
Good?
Yeah.
Tottenham is on 11 points. I believe they're in 3rd place.
I'm not sure, but yeah, 11 points. But I don't know where they are in the league. But
Right. So I believe they're in 3rd place.
Yeah.
5 games gone. You see how our season started. So based on the small sample size of 5 games gone, they're in 3rd place on 11 points, which is very respectable. Based on that, do you see any justification to be Conte out? Yes or no?
Yes, I see the justification because I know where
Okay.
Jez is. Because Jez called this spot on with Nuno pretty much around this time last year, and I sounded like you, like, yo, what you talking about? They won their first 3 games. They were top of the league. I don't think they conceded a goal. They had beat Manchester City. He won Manager of the Month, and Jez was like, "This is not sustainable," and he called it spot on.
Yeah, right. So
He
that
got
was
spot on.
relative. That was relative to Nuno. Good. Then Conte came. Then Conte came in. Jez was elated. Then just started to have conversations about Conte with a guy called Peter.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep. That's why I didn't
Right?
want to say shit.
No. Let me finish. Let me land with a guy
No,
called
I
Peter.
am. I'm letting you know.
So,
yeah, we're gonna let you go.
So after having a conversation, and I saw it on 3 streams, within 3 streams that Peter talking about Conte last season, just became Conte out. I challenged just about a month after, and he said no, well, he is Conte, and he was just emotional around that point in time. Because you see, I'm very clinical in my analysis.
Absolutely.
And what I see now is a repeat of the same thing. We're seeing raw emotions, and he has been influenced because there was Conte in last year, Conte out, then Conte back in because he was emotional. 5 games into the season.
Yeah, it could be an emotional thing because like of things that he said, but Jez made, it's funny, but Jez made great points. If I'm supposed to be an elite, if I'm an elite, I'm supposed to be an elite side, and I'm in the trenches against Nottingham Forest, I'm gonna be pissed. Also, on the Conte thing is, Peter opened my eyes to it. I didn't realize how bad Conte was. I had no idea how Conte, and credit to that is the Chelsea dons who were here. I had no idea how bad Havertz was until they told me. I thought he was a decent player.
Was actually giving me bad
And they were
vibes.
telling me how bad he was.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? And then I was like, oh, you man called this, so you can't be. If someone that gives you new information, and that's the thing is with Jez, yes, he may be being emotional now because Spurs is his side, but I know he's taking that he's one of them. He'll take information on board, and I've seen him call stuff like this before. It depends on, can Conte still, is the football going to be good? No, Jez wants to be entertained. He likes good football, but
I understand that, you know, but
it's all about winning a trophy for Spurs, isn't it? Like, not for Jez, I'm saying for Spurs. Can Conte deliver that? That's very tough because his domestic cup record's not even good.
Right. So which I will. Okay, all right. So which I would continue because let's say
continue. Go on.
Again, credit to you, Dread. You're supposed to be an attorney. It was just Jez's attorney, yeah, right? And you came good. Now I could punch serious holes into that argument, but I'm not even gonna go there. Conte has been at the helm for 7 months, so therefore Spurs is in a major rebuild. As Conte said, Klopp and Pep has had their team for 7 years, so it's hard to catch up. All right, give me 5 months from now. Give me 5 months from now. When Erik ten Hag reaches 7 months in charge of Manchester United, and we come across some difficulty, then any reaction at that point in time, unless we dead last for Erik ten Hag being out, will not be justified. Because when you take up a project, you're looking at probably a 2 to 3 year project.
You know what the major difference is, though, between... Sorry to cut you off, Black Diamond. You know what the major difference between Ten Hag and Conte is? We have no previous evidence to go off with Ten Hag. We just seen all the Chelsea fans here. Ahmed, Surfer, Lewis, Prime, all say, this sounds like Conte under us, and we seen how that ended.
Yo, the Tottenham game
That's the big difference. So if say for instance, yeah, this is what I'm saying. So say for instance, we're on here and there's 4 Ajax fans on here, and we getting difficulties, and the 4 Ajax fans go, this is exactly where it went wrong with Ten Hag before. I'm gonna take that on board because they've seen this previously. That's the thing with Conte. We've seen him repeatedly. We know how this goes. I've said it. We know how the film ends. The film ends in tears. Are you gonna win trophies? More than likely, yes, I believe he will have success.
Right, correct. Because we all had that consensus. Before Conte took the job, before Conte even took the job, before Conte took the job, we all had that consensus. And I think it's either Prime, I believe it's Prime or Peter, I think it was Prime. Prime also mentioned that is how it's going to end. But hopefully, during the journey, you're going to collect a few trophies because it never ends well with Conte. So we know that to a great extent. I just think that this reaction after 5 games is hyper emotional. Yes, you can have questions.
It's not. But it's not the 5 game. Like what Conte typically, because with us anyway, what happened is he came in. We were still kind of going off the same way based on what had happened the previous season when he finished 10th. He switched things up to back 5 and stuff. But he had made signings that were, maybe not all of them were necessarily his, but they were good signings. We got in Kante, David Luiz on deadline day. We brought in Alonso, which helped his back 3, back 5. And the fact we only played 1 game a week, we were able to achieve success and win the league. Following season, we didn't back him, and he didn't do his best to try and fix things, and it fell apart. The thing is with Spurs, like, he came in, he didn't start well, at least in my opinion anyway. He got back in January with Kulusevski and Bentancur. They continued kind of to be bad for like a month or so. Then they kicked in. They achieved their quote unquote success, was getting top 4. Spurs fans said they got back this summer in all the signings they made. Even though, in my opinion, I don't think all of them were that great. But it seems like right now they've achieved that quote unquote success period. I don't see Conte necessarily doing more. Will they start playing better in terms of getting better results? Yes, they will. But the best that they can really do is get top 4. They clearly can't win the league. They can't win Champions League. I don't see him winning a cup competition because by the time you reach the quarterfinal, semi-final, or final itself, you're going to face Chelsea.
You see that's how I agree. City, I agree with you.
Or Arsenal. Or Arsenal. And I don't see, even though I said in the summer, Conte probably should in a one-off game beat them. But like I was wrong. In a one-off game, I don't see him being good enough to beat Tuchel, Pep, Klopp, or maybe even in the form Arsenal in right now, maybe even in Arteta in a one-off game, because knowing what Conte is like in cup competitions, knowing what Spurs are like in general, Conte is not a good enough manager to override that.
That makes sense.
So what can you really do? The best he can do is top four.
My biggest issue is what was mentioned is here that obviously not everybody can just come in after just one summer can do all the business and be all of a sudden be successful in just one season. It's not possible. You would be needing to spend a lot of money in order to do that. That's a fair comment. And yes, it takes time. But my issue is the guy has 1 year left on his deal with an option to extend by the club. It's the club's choice. So if the club doesn't choose to extend his contract, he's going to leave. And it's going to be also depending on...
With the type of backing he's getting, chances are they would extend the contract. With this type of backing, because they're actually building a team. They're building a team for his philosophy. To bring in a next manager and tear it all up wouldn't make much sense, would it?
It wouldn't make much sense, yes, but you know what my issue is with content is the commitment. My issue is the biggest issue is the commitment. That's if you go and sign a contract tomorrow for 3 years, I'll be cool. I'll give you more time because okay, once in a while I can give you this time, I can give you okay, you couldn't get everything and that. I know we technically seen bought you, we bought you players, we bought you 60 million Richarlison, what you wanted, we got you Perisic, you got you Bissouma, you got you Frazier, a backup goalkeeper. Obviously Destiny Doji, who he wanted by the way, he looked at him when he was back in Italy and said, I want that youngster at Tottenham.
So wait. You're going on and on there. Wait, are you saying that your main concern is that he would not sign a contract extension?
No.
Because I saw.
You know what these names are dickheads, by the way.
My issue is
because in an interview he was indicating that once he's at a club, somebody, I think was Melissa already, mentioned his past, and he indicated that once the club is willing to back him, he could spend 5-6 years once he's getting that backing. And he's admitting he's getting back now. Now I agree with Prime, but the EPL is out of the question. But anything can happen in football relative to the other clubs. So I am not going to go off the hypotheticals. I agree it is going to end nasty, but I still think you can win some silverware, which you're not famous for.
He wants to always be continuously back.
When you say anything can happen, like, yeah, sure, anything can happen, but like, it's not about what's possible, it's about what's probable. Like,
and it's probable, in my opinion, that he could win either the FA Cup or the Carabao Cup.
Here's the thing.
What's the problem with that?
Black Diamond. No. Black Diamond. Could he? Yes, but it's very, considering his record and how tough it is with the teams that are around him, that's very tough for him to do. Do I believe his best chance of winning silverware is a FA Cup or a League Cup? Yes. With a favorable draw, does it make it more probable? Yes. But he's had better teams and he's had better teams than this and had worse competition around him. And
do you agree, Flawless, that when he won the league with Chelsea, did he not defy the odds that year to most of us? No.
I didn't have it was the same team that won the league 2 years ago.
Hold up. Who finished second and who finished second of 1 game a week? Who finished second and third that season they won the league?
Spurs finished second, City finished third.
Who was the season? It was Pep's so that was a season, so context comes into it. Everybody at that point in that season is, even though Conte did very well, is not at full strength. If you put
but I didn't have him as a favorite.
And also flawless. Let me answer that question. Don Dada. Also flawless. We like people talk about Conte pulling off a miracle. We had a title-winning team. Like,
the team was good.
Yeah, like we played 1 game a week. We had any other like top manager that had come in, or even if maybe maybe like any other top manager that had come in, we would have won the league that season. Because
Prime, what I am saying, Prime, is at the beginning of the season, before the first game was played, Chelsea were not favorites to win the league that year.
So you get so yeah, and that's fair. That's
my point.
No. That's a fair and that's a valid point, and you will get seasons like that. But when we're looking at probable stuff, would I say Spurs are favorites to win the FA Cup or League Cup right now? No, he's had better teams and been against worse competition and not won domestically. His domestic cup record.
This is my thing.
One second, Brian, before you go, we can't ignore his domestic cup record. His domestic cup record ain't it, because if his domestic cup record was good, we'd be here talking about that's a plus, that's a sign. So the fact that it's so poor, there's a reason to that. This guy doesn't do
domestic record in England.
I'm saying domestic cups, Black Diamond. He's got one FA Cup to his he's got one FA Cup to his name.
He's got 2 domestic cup trophies, the FA Cup and the Coppa Italia.
Yeah,
when we won the FA
Cup, considering before you go Prime, considering the teams he's had, he should have done more.
Exactly. When we won the FA Cup against you guys,
seen Klopp pick up
with Conte
in one season.
When we won the FA Cup against you guys with Conte, that final, we only won it because Phil Jones gave away a stupid penalty.
But you won it, right?
The way we played in that final, we didn't deserve
that's
to win.
so much of bollocks. You don't ever.
You won it.
You only win it because the point is you won it. The history books will show that you won it.
We still give him positive, but I understand. But back to
we won it.
Wait, hold up. But back to Prime's overall point, of what he's saying is like I said, if Conte had a great domestic cup record, we'd be here discussing it and going, that's why Spurs are favorites. Like I said, he's had better teams and failed. So I don't understand why. I understand the mindset of he's with a worse team and he's playing against better opposition. Say what you want about Chelsea. Tuchel's still here and can still pick up. They're a cup side. Liverpool are still here with Klopp. You still have Manchester City. You still have Arsenal, who we've seen pick up domestic cups. You still have United. You still have those 5. Never mind other teams you can play. You know what I'm saying? Like a West Ham.
Question: how much seasons did he stay at Chelsea?
2.
2 seasons. So in 2 seasons, he would have won the league and a FA Cup. That's the sample size you're using.
No. I'm using Italy as well. I'm using Italy as well. Because he didn't do well.
That's fair enough. Now I get where you're coming from. Because I thought you was using the sample size with the time he spent in England.
Yeah, no, not just England. I'm saying Italy as well. Because them teams, if you have the best team in the country, which he had when he was in Italy.
Yeah, he's failing Europe with great teams. Yeah,
you should his domestic cup competition. His domestic cup record is very similar to his European record, where he's just not good enough for a manager of his caliber.
So I'll say this much.
Go on, one sec, Jez. Go on, Eddie. Go on.
I'll say this much. See, this is why you Spurs deserve nothing nice, man. This is all y'all don't deserve nothing fucking nice at all, man. This is what I'm saying, man. You have hold on. You have nothing. You have nothing in your cabinet.
Okay.
Nothing.
Nada.
You cannot speak poorly of Conte in cup competitions when historically. I understand you don't, because like I say, in the words of my pops, he put me on game when I was a youngster.
Can I say something?
Emotions, you can say it after. Emotions is the absence of logic. Point blank, period. You emotional right now, G. I get it. You emotional right now. Get that emotion out and think clearly in a couple days as to what you're going to do to your club. If you don't have no backup plans, your entire club is banking on Conte. You might hate him. Your club don't share the same sentiment, Playboy. So what I'm saying is this.
Right now.
They do? They gave him that whole summer and they hate him.
The club don't want a manager.
You can talk, but the money talks louder, my boy.
The issue is here.
What you want me to say?
The only reason why they committed with Conte right now, they want to do it right, and act like they want to do it right, is because they know if Conte doesn't get back, bro, the fans are onto them. They're so lucky that even Conte came to the first place. Because even Partey himself as well, legit, I think 2-3 weeks ago, came out saying that
having difficulty here in Jazz.
If Conte didn't came at the time that he came, he would have joined Man United or any other club. Partey would have left it.
He wasn't coming to United. He wasn't coming to United.
I'm saying that. I'm just saying in general. If he would have gone to United or anywhere else, and he wouldn't to come to and he wouldn't come to Tottenham. Paratici would have left the club. So we would have been in the fights. And the club realized, I've seen Harry Kane go to the time saying how much all the good players, Romero, Harry Kane, Son, who says they're talking about, all of them talk about how great of a manager Conte is and how they like working with them because of the elite mentality that he brings. But you know, and this is the thing, if Conte leaves, Kane is literally next summer has 1 year left on his deal, bro, and they're trying their best to even extend his contract. And with Conte there, they know he would definitely sign a contract, or there's a good chance he will. If Conte is not there, the guy is not signing a contract. He's gonna fuck off for freedom. The team is fucking. We don't have Harry Kane.
So he saved your best. He saves your fucking talisman, and he still doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. We heard Kane was out here twerking on Sky Sports.
This team is about, but it's not about that. The issue is my issue is here. We only keep me here.
Talking more than Meg the Stallion, bro.
My issue is my guys not even.
Hey, shout out Meg. Shout out Meg.
Yeah, you was shout out Prime. This guy, man said shout it out like he knew it. You know, this guy.
What I'm saying. This is what I'm saying.
Despicable Prime.
I don't mean Meg from Family Guy, Prime. I don't mean Meg.
No, I'm talking about Meg. I'm talking about the Stallion, obviously.
Eddie is spot on, brother. You are spot on.
Let me speak quickly. Yeah, I think what I don't understand what Tottenham fans are expecting. Like you have to back you have to back Conte the first season. You have to accept the football that you're playing for a season.
We've seen the same shit for 10 years.
Listen, under Chelsea, the first season, he was playing some haram football. I was just watching it and just accepting it, man. Because under the 38 games,
picking up results.
We won the Premier League. Yeah. Although in the second season, obviously, when we didn't give him what he wanted, he downed his tools. And I don't know how to this day we still won the FA Cup. But you know, it is the way it is. We still won a trophy, or a domestic trophy.
There were signs in that first season. Remember when we played City? Remember when we played City in the first season and we were 1-0 down at halftime, and KDB should have made it 2, and he hit the post or something. Yeah. And we won 3-1 because in the second half we scored 3 goals on the counter attack. We stumped the whole game. We stumped that whole game.
Hazard, I remember Hazard.
Yeah, Hazard, Willian, and Costa saved us.
I just find it funny because
individual brilliance.
But Spurs. Let's be real about this club. Let's be real about Spurs Football Club. In the grand scheme of things, Spurs are beggars. And beggars can't be choosers, and you are begging club that has Conte there, and you want Conte out? Nah, youth, nah. You can't chat.
Hold up the sign. We'll twerk for trophies, huh? Hold that sign up.
Here's the thing. Hey, one at a time. One at a time. Go on, Jess. We're gonna move on from this, but go on, Jess. One at a time.
All I'm gonna say to this end is, watch next year. When next season we want to finish out of the top 4. And we didn't pick up any trophy next year. We're going back to this stream right here, and I'll tell you right now, bro, it's not gonna happen. We're not gonna win a trophy this year, and we're not gonna even be in the top 4 with the way we're playing with this squad. I'm seeing Conte's fans. I'm seeing his fans and his stance on Twitter talking about, we can go to the January window if we need a center. Why the fuck can we not go and do it now? If you really want to back this guy, and you really can see a center back, why can't you not do it this summer? Why? And the club has money. It's not a thing. The club financially is very solid. The club doesn't want to back him though. The club doesn't want to give him. And the thing is, and everybody tells me, but if he doesn't get back, he's going to do the thing about, he's going to get angry, he's going to get pissed, he's going to be in the interest. Nothing. He has nothing at all. So you want me to wait till he explode mid-season, just for January, for us scrambling around, looking for new signings. Instead of just him just be at least honest. Be honest and say that your signings that you have made this summer is not the one. Tell me that.
Honestly, you know what? Yeah, go on, Jess. I was just gonna back you up. Yeah, go on. Go on.
All I'm saying is the biggest thing is the contract that he has right now. 1 year left, bro, and I'm hurrying here. But I'm getting told, but you know the situation. If they're gonna back him, this is the biggest key word here. If are they gonna back him? Depending, if you're not gonna make top 4, are they gonna back him? I don't think if you didn't make top 4 this year, I don't think they're backing him with Richarlison for 60 million. I don't think they're gonna give all these signings. Paris doesn't come to Tottenham. He was literally watching us last season, the last 3 games, to see if we even make Champions League football. So if you don't make Champions League football, are they going to back him? And if they're going to back him, and if they're going to back him, how will they back him, bro? Then we're not even going to be in the Champions League, and he can't attract the players he wants, bro. We're waiting for another year to go. Then just fucking try and get Bastoni for Inter Milan, who literally says he doesn't want to leave Inter Milan because he loves the club, bro. He doesn't want to come to Tottenham. He doesn't even move. He just want to move from Italy, but he want to go next summer again and try him, where we can just go and sort this into the ball. Now, we talking about projects for management 1 year left on his deal, bro. I can't back up. I can't. This is a project that doesn't make sense for me. Sign a contract, and I can be more patient with it. But even with the track record, it is not a track record where it makes me believe we can have a project here. And I know even now in my club, I don't think the club will be even going. At some point, the club will be like, "Fuck it, we're gonna just leave you."
You know what, Jez? Can I quickly say one thing?
Say one thing. Last point on it. But Jez, I understand what you're saying. I get what you're saying, though. What I'm saying.
I get what you're saying, but you're kind of lucky. You're kind of lucky. Arsenal did move to North London. Otherwise, North London would have been trophyless. To be honest with you, it would have been dead boring, bruv. Because, bruv, at the end of the day, and that's not even on a banter thing, bruv. 60 years, bro. 60 years since you've actually been known as a top club. Like, I agree with the rest of the panel. I don't know what you're expecting, innit? I don't know what you expect. I don't know if you thought Conte was going to come in and do a Chelsea thing and
this is
you know what I'm saying. I'm not saying you personally, but I don't know what you're expecting. Conte is the best chance you got of winning a trophy, innit?
He wants him to commit on paper. I get that.
You're 11 points from 15.
No. Forget the 11 points from 15. He's looking at it long term. How are you committing to a project and you only have a year here?
Because you know what the similar is here.
But that's Conte. But that is Conte. Like,
that's not. But the thing is, I understand. If that's Conte, cool.
So why? But the argument is there on Claudius. Why would you then go for Conte then?
No,
you're only going to give him a year and a half.
No. But I'm not saying that. I understand why he has reservations over. We're supposed to be building with this guy and bringing in players.
They're not here. They're not here to build with. They're not here to build with Conte. They're here just to win a trophy with him.
Yeah, what? Just this one season?
They want
whichever way they can get it.
No. They want to. What I'm saying is, you man are missing the point. I'm saying.
I hear you.
I understand why Jez has reservations over this. Is because how are we looking to build? We say it's 2 years, 3 years to win a trophy. To 2, 3. They want him to be there longer than 2, 3 years.
No, it's to win a trophy. It's to win a trophy in the present and dip. And
of course, they want to win a trophy now. But
what they're trying to do what they did with Mourinho, but now just
how long was Mourinho there for? How long was
Mourinho was there for about
18 months.
More than 2 seasons.
And then they sacked him the week before the cup final.
Was it 2 seasons and a half?
What?
It was like a season and a bit.
That's Spurs summed up in one.
That's what I'm getting at, Cam.
I get his reservations over.
Spurs summed up in one is literally this. They expect too much, and when they do actually get somewhere to get the closest, bruv. Look at Jose Mourinho as a prime example. They were 1 week away from a final, bro. Jose Mourinho was the best chance they had to win that final. And what did they do? They sack him the week before. That's just what Spurs do, bro. That's a Spursy thing, bro.
Their fan base.
One sec. Yo, go on, Jez. Last point on this, and we're going to move on. Hear your questions, good people. Go on.
The issue that is here.
Anyway, I got a dip, guys.
All right,
I love, guys. Big up.
All right, brother. All right, my boy.
Whoever mentioned this whole Mourinho thing, it's spot on that, because this thing it's just deja vu all over again. It gets to a point where it's just getting toxic. People don't enjoy the football. The results getting worse and worse. It's just a slow process. Just for us, short-term winning a trophy, and I get them. We need to win a trophy, but why can I not wish for a long-term plan here? And then eventually trophies can come as well. Why can't I not wish that? And I don't.
Wait, hold on, Ahmed, hold on, Jez.
I don't get why people tell me.
Jez, I said this to Spurs fans. I said you guys think Jose is toxic. Conte is 1,000 times worse. You're just gonna find out. I said this to Spurs, and this is before Tier told me about the whole Conte being a fraud stuff. Like, this is when I still respected Conte, but I said, if you think Jose is bad, Conte's 1,000 times worse. You'll just find out. People were like, no, you're just being salty, yada, yada, yada. Like, it is what it is. You had your chance to win a trophy. Because you guys hated Jose's style of play, like, you were okay with attacking him a week before final.
But Prime, I was one of the very few Spurs fans that said, give him at least the final. I knew he was going to get sacked anyway that season because it was getting bad. This was the season when we lost to a manager that was in prison, bro. To the team. This whole bad this season was. And I was, give him at least the final because it's literally just 6 days, bro, 7 days, whatever. They sacked him, bro. And this is
but just the reason why they did that, they had planned to sack him, but had he won the final, there was something in his contract that he would have been entitled to a $15 million bonus.
See that them just doing bad. That's just Spurs doing bad business.
But even with that though, like, the fact of I won't say the whole fact, the vast majority wanted Joe out. What's his name? Levy, or whoever was in charge, and with the whole Super League stuff, he saw it as a chance just to sack him. Because if your fan base wasn't so basically together to get him gone, he probably would have kept him until after the final.
He used the Super League as a distraction.
Because again, even at that time as well, even forget the final stuff, you guys were still in a very good position to get top 4. As well. So
the way we were playing, we were not going to get top 4. But I think
no. I'm talking about points wise. Forget the style of play. Points wise, you were still in a good position.
I agree with that. And the issue.
And you never know if you'd won that final with Jose. You never know. Maybe you could have got top 4. Maybe.
Prime, I have a question. I hope you could answer. I don't know what some Chelsea person could answer the question. How many titles did Conte win league titles at Juventus? How many years he stayed there? Was it like 5 years, 6 years?
3 years.
Conte has I think
3 years.
Only?
No, he's talking about Juve.
At Juve he had 3.
3 in 3 years.
And then at Juve he won 1. Not Juve, so Inter he won 1.
I'll check it now. I'm just literally gonna Google.
Yeah, he won more at Juve
every single year, and then he left.
Yeah, he still
but then
had
there was
the
some
Juve
Bandulu
dominance.
fraud. Yeah, there was a bit of some fraudulence.
Let me ask everybody to come. This is my last question on this. And
go on,
we can move on. Everybody one by one can go. Do you guys believe Spurs gonna win a trophy this season?
No.
If Mourinho doesn't win a trophy, then
I don't think
win a trophy.
So
I will never pick you to win a trophy over my team. So I can't answer that question
So everybody expects us to not win a trophy, but I should be fine.
I believe it's. I said it at the beginning. I believe it's very possible.
Yeah, but one out of how many here? 8.
It matters not.
No. I get what I get what he's saying in terms of the confidence. Because if they had a better manager than Conte, we're more likely to say yes.
What manager is out there? What manager is out there?
No. I'm not saying no. That's on them to whoever they go and pick. I understand. The thing is what I'm saying is I understand Jez's point about not being over the moon about the situation they're in. Is Conte a good chance for them? Is Conte a good chance of them winning a trophy? Absolutely, he is. But I understand when you look at the team he currently has. I keep reiterating this. His record domestically, his record in Europe, and the competition you're against. I fully understand why Jez thinks the way he does, because I can categorically say now, no, I don't think they win a trophy. I said it from the jump when they signed Conte. I think he will be a success there. That success could just be making them a Champions League side and getting them top 4. I predicted them to finish top 4 this season. I still think they'll get top 4. That might be their ceiling. Conte will have success wherever he goes because he's of that level of manager. He's kind of like a striker who's just a goal scorer. At times, like I'm just using that as a scenario. Like, he's gonna score. That striker's gonna score you goals. Conte will bring you success at your football club because he's that.
Is Lewis still in your stream?
Lewis. Don't that. I can answer your question.
I want to talk to Lewis. No, I want to speak to Lewis.
Can you hear me?
I just hear it. Yeah.
We can hear you.
Yeah, Lewis. Thoughts. To me, there are 2 managers in the. What they call it, the top 6. There are 2 managers that I consider literally bigger than their club. To me, Pep Guardiola is bigger than City. And Lewis, would you agree or you disagree that Conte is bigger than Spurs?
Oh, way bigger.
Thank you.
He's got more league
I rest
titles.
my case. I rest
Okay,
my
so
case.
it's just gonna win us a trophy because he's bigger than us. He's gonna win us a trophy.
You
I
don't
believe-
really
I
have
believe-
any other option.
To a trophy.
No, I'm sorry.
I
I'm
give
sorry.
you an answer.
No,
I
no, no,
believe
no.
he could win a
The
trophy.
other option, no, the other option, because they've gone for the straight set is why I understand what Jez is saying in terms of do I believe Conte is the way? Is he the ideal way forward? No, because they haven't won anything. Because they haven't won anything for so long, I don't get like the rush. Try and build something.
You have.
I would have took
good
Conte.
manager.
I would have took Conte at Manchester United. 100%. But I know it's going to end in tears. But
I'm
that's because of the way
letting
we're
somebody else
at. They should, to me,
Flawless.
Spurs should build. Go get a Graham Potter.
What,
Why don't
Flawless?
they go
They
get a
have
Graham Potter?
someone.
Hold
Flawless.
on,
they
let
have
Ahmed get in
someone.
real quick. Let Ahmed get in real
Yeah,
quick.
go on, Ahmed. Go on.
I'm gonna
Go on.
make two quick points here. The first thing is,
Yeah.
out of the top 6 clubs, Tottenham are currently, I would argue, the newest and the weakest. Right? They had Pochettino. They don't have like what's the word, like they don't have the trophies to back up them being a top 6 club or anything, right?
Yeah.
They then had Pochettino. Pochettino was doing everything right, and they didn't spend. They then decided to go in on Mourinho, a guy who's a know-how on trophies, who was past his prime, respectively.
Yeah, facts.
And then when he got them, when he went to get them a cup, they were like, we're not gonna pay an extra 50 million for a Carabao Cup. All right, and now they've gone to Conte. And
That's my
Conte-
point, Ahmed. I'm saying Jez is saying to me, if I'm a Spurs fan, I want us to go to Poch
The
route.
reality is Tottenham.
No,
Tottenham
but
just
the thing
rushing
is,
for a
though,
trophy. And they don't care
No.
what happens
What I'm
after.
saying is, if I'm a Spurs fan, I want to go to Poch route.
But Flawless, the thing is though, when after sacking Poch and they brought in Jose just to do a quick fix to win a trophy before.
That's the dumb.
No. Again, no. I know that.
Go on.
I know. Just let me land. Let me land. They brought it just to do a quick fix to win a trophy. They sacked him, and they were supposed to bring in, or at least there were rumors or plans. Jez, you can fill me in about what I'm saying is right or wrong. But there were plans to bring in like a Potter-esque guy young guy with ideas to come in and rebuild. But then Conte became available, and you guys went for him because he's the big flashy name, and all your fans backed it, and they left the ideas of trying to rebuild. Like Conte is not a guy who, unless you're backing Conte every single window and you keep him happy every single window, what Spurs won't do. Conte is not a guy you can actually rebuild on.
And the thing is, because the original plan was to get a Ten Hag, and we had an interview.
Yeah.
And we had an interview with Ten Hag, bro. The club wasn't convinced of Ten Hag at the time, bro.
My manager.
It's because Ten Hag had too many demands. Ten Hag had too many demands.
You're that ball-led.
My manager. Hey, he's better than Tommy Pickles. Hold that. You know what I'm saying?
You must be crazy. People stir everything from the hairline to the
Bring your European trophies on the table.
Yeah, sure, innit? Yeah, him and his skinny ass. He built
Let
like
him
me.
get his hairline, fam. Let him get his hairline, fam.
At least you don't look like one crackhead.
Let me
say the last thing in this for me is
Can't say that.
the funny is here after Poch.
Sorry, go on, Jez. Sorry, my bad.
I didn't want it. I didn't want it, Jose Mourinho. The manager that I actually wanted was Nagelsmann, though, because he's the same type of manager. I believe Pochettino is like someone you can trust approach it with and can continue just on. You shouldn't continue instead of doing this whole let's go and win now and hope even a trophy, because this hasn't helped us for how many years now.
And there were strong links in Nagelsmann. There were strong links.
And Black Diamond, Black Diamond. That's what it is. I understand why he would prefer, why Jez would prefer to go that route than that route. I prefer my club to go.
No, but here's what we're missing. We're missing one thing in this.
Go on.
Right, guys, I'm gonna bounce, but in a
Yo,
bit.
Black Diamond.
man.
I mean, Black Diamond. Yo, Lewis, love
Bless
you.
Lewis.
Shout out, Lou.
Yeah, guys, bless.
Love.
The thing is, funny. There's two examples that I can literally name right now. The first one was Nagelsmann, perfect way.
Look at this guy's name, yo. Sorry, this guy's a dick, yo.
The people in the board here, they were just to leave.
Why did you name yourself Meg the Stallion Stan?
Because he's a stan of Meg the Stallion. Were you asking daft questions for?
I appreciate greatness.
Come on, man.
Hey, leave Mrs. Prime alone. Leave Meg the Stallion.
See, the thing is,
wait,
I'm a believer.
Never mind.
I didn't realize she was Italian.
Go on.
I'm a believer of everything that Levy does. everything Levy does wrong is right for the club, because you know what? Because at the time when we hired Poch wasn't even the first option. Bro. It was Louis van Gaal. You couldn't get him, so you got the second option, which was Pochettino, and you saw how it ended up going. And with Nagelsmann, everybody at the board tell him Nagelsmann is the right guy to go forward after Pochettino. He said, "Nah, fuck it, let's go get Jose Mourinho and get an Amazon fucking documentary." And you saw how this should go for. Like I said, I can't trust these guys' decisions, bro. I can't. So
I get you.
Okay, this is all I'm gonna say.
Go on, last point. Go on.
Think of the composition of your team. I can make the argument the real reason why anybody really shows up to Spurs games is to see Harry Kane score goals. And he's about what, 32? That whole idea of him being around for a rebuild, Dunsky. So that's why you get Conte. That's why you get Conte, because you have Son, Kane as your primary options to lead you to a dub. And they're not supposed to be surrounded by youngsters. They're at that point of their career where they have to be surrounded by serious footballers to get the best out of them. Now, the best out of them might be a purple patch like we talk about with Son. But again, once Conte came through, Kane hasn't said shit. So amongst the men in that locker room, it's probably working. They probably do have some things they don't like about it, but they're of the mindset, well, we'll sacrifice some of our happiness for a chance to actually do something this season.
They believe in the manager. They do.
Exactly.
That's it. That's what it comes down to.
When it's come to Conte, you have to sacrifice to win something. It's an impact, man. I don't know why we're surprised.
You do have to sacrifice, but then if it don't work, the sacrifice wasn't.
But then the thing is, if it doesn't work, we're not married to these people in a blood oath type shit. Get rid of them.
Yeah, you can get rid of them. It could just be a waste. But all right, we're gonna keep it. We're gonna keep it stepping. But we have Friday people, because we didn't do it Monday because obviously I wasn't around. Mandem United meets Ballers at the Bridge, meets Talking at Tottenham Talk. So myself, Peter, and Jez will be discussing all things United, Chelsea, and Spurs. So I'm sure this topic of conversation will come up again, more than likely.
What day?
Jez is probably not calmed down. Friday. Yeah, Friday. 11
Friday.
PM.
Okay,
Friday. It's on the upcoming live stream schedule, Black Diamond, and that's to everyone else as well. All the shows are on the upcoming live stream schedule all the way up to Sunday, people. Safe says, do you believe there's extra pressure on Ten Hag because he spent over 200 million? No. I think once you are Manchester United manager, you're under the most pressure in the league, simply because you're in the Manchester United hot seat. From when he spent zero to when he could spend 400 million. He's going to be on the microscope. We'll get to that. Yeah, I agree with you on that. I think he has to win the Europa League. We lost the opening 2 games. People were talking about Ten Hag not being good enough. He should walk. He'll get sacked. That don't happen with anybody else. No new manager does that happen with whatsoever.
Exactly.
2, bear in mind the state the team is in, people. Bear in mind we just had our worst ever season the season before. Bear in mind we don't like our owners. All of these issues. We played 2 matches. And people were talking about the manager should walk, or is he going to be the first to be sacked? He's not good enough. 2 matches. Bear in mind, people might not even watch both of the matches live. So you're under the microscope at Manchester United. No, like once you are there, not only as a manager, which Ten Hag is, as a player as well, you see it. Like
exactly. The media gave Klopp so much. The media gave Klopp so much time.
Yeah,
there was losses after losses, and they had no problem. But once it's United, as well said, yeah, I agree.
Oh yeah, one loss, the world stops. One draw, the world stops. Let's draw against Arsenal. The world gonna stop. The world gonna anywhere. Like,
I don't think so. You know, when it comes to draws,
if we draw against Arsenal, it'll be they can't get it done against the big sides. That'll be the narrative spin. That'll be the media spin.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, need to get it done versus that would be only beat Paul. Well, you know about struggling against Southampton, Ahmed, but like you only beat Southampton. You're
talking about Brentford, you know what? I remember
back to my point, innit? Let me get this. So they'll be like they only beat Southampton. They only beat who's the other team we beat? We only beat Liverpool, but Liverpool were poor. That's what the narrative will be. Liverpool will be poor, players injured. They'll spin it. They always spin it. 110%. That's why you see Only over here will you see Casemiro, us sign Casemiro, and was Declan Rice a better option? Nowhere else on the planet is that a conversation. Nowhere else on the planet.
No, wait, who said Declan Rice is their option?
Yo, they did this. They had a discussion on Sky. That was Sky. They had a discussion on Sky.
Bro, I don't watch Sky Sports anymore.
Yeah, I don't watch Sky Sports either. But my point is, it was on a show. Nowhere in Doctor Strange in any alternative universe is signing Casemiro is the conversation. Declan Rice.
Do you know what he said when we signed for Fafana? Or when we were going to sign for Fafana? Paul Merson, the Arsenal player, goes, God, I don't know why Chelsea didn't go for Harry Maguire.
Yeah, he
Like,
said
what
that,
the
you know.
fuck? And then,
Wait, what?
He said,
I remember.
On Talk Sport, they go, oh man, I don't know why they went for Cucurella. They got Chilwell. The dude's coming back from an ACL, you idiots. And we got, they got Alonso. He's crap. What do you people don't get? You're so
the moment that TalkSport got Rory Smith here as one of the hosts on TalkSport, I knew TalkSport was finished. That's all I have to say. That. Listen,
Yeah, but flawless. United are the biggest club in the world, so hold that. This is what it is.
No, it comes with the territory.
Territory, man.
But it's just a fact.
Like I know being the biggest club in the world helps us generate peace, helps us spend money and that. So
and it also means you should have signed Declan Rice over Casemiro. This is what it is.
You know what? Yeah, I swear to God,
if you would have done that, I would have like boycott. I would have done a jazz and went on loan somewhere else in it. I would have went on loan to Stuttgart in it. Like this is a wrap. Let me go on loan to Brest or some shit. You know what I'm saying? I would have started.
The Oktoberfest and Stuttgart are very nice for us.
There we go.
You know, Liverpool, bro. Yeah, Liverpool are getting away with murder. You know, like their performances have not been spoken about. You know, a lot in these guys' media, and it's been a kind of annoying, bro. Because like,
there's a lot of Liverpool media. That's why.
Bro, it's just.
When you look at pundits, there's a lot of Liverpool media. A lot of Liverpool loving, and they're the underdog story, man. The British media love the underdog.
Nightwing. I said it, bro.
I keep saying it about Liverpool. They are the greatest rubbing we've ever seen. They are the best number 2 ever. I'm saying before them it was Arsenal, but they've trumped Arsenal. You know what I'm saying? Because they managed to win the European Cup as well.
They're a world-class roadie. They're a world-class roadie.
They are literally, they are a world-class side chick. That's what Arsenal are. Absolutely bee's knees, A1. Like I said, they are the best Robin we've ever seen, ever. No one can top them being a Luigi. You know what I'm saying? In that. They are ridiculous Luigi in that.
Robertson, he got sent to the shops, bro. By Isaac, bro.
That wasn't offsides either.
As well, bro. Listen, man, let's not talk about that.
Is there a safe sense? Question for Eddie: what's United's strongest attacking lineup? So I think he's saying 10, 2 wide players and a striker.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because Martial, my dog, we got to get him on that Varane get back plan, man. Something about these French Donnies, man. They get a little injured. Now we got to put him back in the hyperbolic chamber. Get him right again, man. But I would say for sure, outside of a doubt, Anthony, Sancho, Martial up top. I'm hoping Memphis pulls through because I can't be dealing with that CR7 shit. I can't. Like, I could barely do it for 10 minutes. Every fucking game, it just goes smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. How much of that dude I can tolerate? And again,
you should appreciate him. He's a club legend, bro.
He's
this guy freak, yo.
This is what I'm saying. If you look at my name, it's Conte in. It's Conte in. Remember?
Yeah,
that.
hold that, Jez. Hold that.
So this is my thing. Like, I don't see, again, like I said last week, I don't see how anybody wants him, bro. Especially for his wages and what he's gonna give you. Even Napoli, like, I'm pretty sure Napoli is like, yo, y'all got to pay at least 75% of these wages if we even talk.
But we're going to discuss this on Monday United because I want my flowers. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to have a jazz about that.
Hey, man, listen. There's still a transfer window.
Yeah, whatever, man. I want my goddamn flowers. All them people is like, oh, you hated. He's going to get a move. You know what I'm saying? Watch when he's out Champions League. Nonsense, man. I said this from the very beginning.
This is how you and I. This is how we know you and I are smart people. We can think about 2 things at the same time.
Yeah, it's just common sense.
It's too much for money, man.
I think he's froze.
Oh, my fault. Yeah. I'm back now. No, I'm saying some of these people can't think about 2 things at the same time.
He was thinking of something. That's why he stopped.
That's why I started. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's why you're in the corner. That's why you're in the corner. Troublemaker.
Foundation.
Man,
Because-
Aubameyang
that too.
apparently is nearly finished, bro. Apparently, Aubameyang's nearly finished now, guys. So,
Oh yeah,
Before
that's
we get to that,
fine.
before we close out as well, he is. Ryan says, and he's not here no more, so we don't have to hear him respond to this. But he said, "What did Jez mean by time is up for Son?" Jez, what did you mean by this? It's actually a good question. Still.
Actually, to sit on the bench, bro.
Yes.
Yo, Jez is fed up, man. Yo, Jez is just fed up. Yo, this guy.
Richarlison's having better performances than a minute. So,
Bro,
Yeah.
Richarlison, bro, Son goes off the pitch here. Richarlison comes on, and all of the sudden we get momentum shifts, bro. And he's actually getting involved.
And yo, Ryan, you gotta change that profile picture because you ain't. Is that the Premier League in that? You need to change that. But you ain't Premier League champs no more, man. You know what I'm saying? This ain't 20. When did they last win it? 2019 was it? 2020?
No, pandemic year, 2020.
Pandemic 20.
Yeah,
Yo, that was 2020 BC, fam. Before Corona, you need to remove that shit. You know what I'm saying? And what's wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? We know what this guy do though. We're 2020. We're in 2020 AC and that. We're in the AC era
Yeah.
after Corona. Yeah, man. After COVID.
No. Flawless. It's after Christensen.
Yeah. After Christensen too, innit? 100%. Absolutely. Oh, hey, hold
Oh,
on.
no,
I
Lewis
know
is
you
gone,
watching.
Lewis is gone.
They can still hold
I
that.
think Jess wants AC to be after Conte.
Can't lie, I need an AC right now, bro. I'm hot.
Cool yourself down, bro.
listen, man, enjoy the 10 man at the back football. It's gonna
Jez said, yo, we were in the
trench.
trenches against Forest, bro. You know what I'm saying? I understand this pain.
He's still
I understand
Jess's
this
heart,
pain.
man. He's 55 years old. You know what I mean? You can't take this. You know what I
I
mean?
understand this pain. Haaland already posed in
Oh,
the front.
Jez, you
Yeah,
still
go on,
have Spurs fans who are saying that you guys will, like there's Spurs fans I know who have said that Spurs will win either the Prem or Champions League.
Yeah, fuck them niggas, bro. I'll be real.
Going through it, boy.
I get it, yo. Jez, I'm here for you.
See,
And
no,
probably I'll be
because
kicking you when you have
the
down,
issue is
but
here
like, I
because-
understand this.
Because
Go on.
these people be saying this here, and I have to hold the smoke for that. I have to hold the smoke for people saying this dumb shit, bro.
Yeah, you do. Yo, Jez is not with it. Yo, Jez is gonna turn up to one of them spaces in a trench coat with a shotgun.
That's
You know
your
what I'm saying?
first
You lot be
mistake, Jess,
careful.
going on them damn spaces. You know what I mean? That is
Yeah,
your first
exactly,
mistake,
bro.
Jez, don't worry for you. What I'm gonna do is, so you can vent because obviously we don't really do recaps. I'm gonna start doing the odd Sarcasm City space. Shout me, and we'll get it popping, fam, and then you can get your shit off your chest there. I'm gonna do the odd one, people. So that's to everyone in the chat as well. I've been thinking of the idea as well. I just didn't know what to do. They won't be regular, but for those that are on Twitter, I will be starting some doing spaces every now and
I
then.
need to be unsuspended first for that.
Oh yeah, we'll get there, man. Free
Wait.
Jez,
Why are you
Free Jez,
suspended? Why are you suspended?
Free
I
Jez.
said somehow make time this up, nigga.
Oh, the Son. Hey. I called Kante a donkey on Twitter and I got suspended. This is what it is, man. Move on.
Oh, we don't gotta see fucking Fofana tomorrow. I just remembered that shit.
Don't worry, man. You'll see him in OT in it soon.
All right, worried about y'all.
Relax.
Listen,
Y'all will do a
I'll
better
have
job of guarding yourselves before y'all score over there, man.
Listen, don't worry, man. We'll get our defense will be back hopefully, innit?
Ahmed, relax.
What do you mean? I said our defense will be back hopefully.
These man couldn't score in the brothel. We're not scoring at United. Man.
You know what I'm saying? No.
We're not going to OT, bro. Relax.
Listen, we haven't scored there in years, mate. So
Exactly, bro.
We haven't even won there in years.
And you know what it is?
OT?
At OT, it's just been constant draws for the past few seasons that will go to United and we'll probably end up losing that.
What's this?
Move on.
We're talking United Chelsea.
We'll just talk about
Yeah. We're going to OT to lose, man.
Oh yeah, no, you lot just do terrible against us recently. Is what it is, isn't it?
But the thing is, it's been so many draws lately that eventually someone has to win, and you guys are going to beat us.
Yeah,
you guys will beat us.
it will be us, man. You know what I'm saying? My manager in this.
Jorginho Pen.
Oh yeah, hey, Mason Mount will miss 5 sitters and stuff. It is what it is.
We won't create any.
Hey, Jorginho ain't trying to see us. We seen what happened last time Sancho was bearing down on him, but we won't even talk about that. Haaland already.
Lights.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, it was the lights. I get it. See that? If there was a hole in the roof, that wouldn't have been the light, would have blocked it. You know what I'm saying? Because of the hole in the roof. See,
Hey, what game was that? Was that bridge or OT?
I'm saying.
That was at the bridge. Outside the bridge.
That was at the bridge.
Cool.
When the lights was in
hole
his
in the
eyes.
roof. Jorginho was in the middle of the fucking pitch.
Yeah, but now the lights he looked up. Yeah, if the hole in the roof, the light would have been blocked by the hole. You get what I'm saying? And that this is dynamic surfing. You know what I'm saying? And that, and he would have been able to control that because he's a very technically sound footballer.
No. But you know what it is? Nah, but the rain would have got through the hole in the roof and hit Jorginho's head, and
is
he
what
would
it
have done the
is.
same thing.
Vague.
Happens,
It
bro.
is. It does, man. You know what I'm saying? Not to my
Jorginho
DM,
against
but you know, to your DM.
Jorginho against McFred again. It is what.
No. Casemiro and Ericsson. What are you talking about? We
Mick Casemiro. Is that what you mean?
Yeah. No. It's Casemiro and Ericsson.
Maxiro.
It's
Mick
you know what I'm saying.
Casemiro.
I'm saying in that. It's just because our midfield's bad in yours now, innit? Because you got
Do you mean
Loftus-Cheek.
wait, hold on. Or do you mean Mick Casemiro? That's the guy, or is it Fred and Casemiro McTominay, or who?
No. It's Ericsson and Casemiro. We only need 2. We don't even need 3. You know, for
Man
you.
said the pivot. You just do a pivot sentence, yeah.
We just need a pivot.
The guy. Okay.
That's it. We don't need anything more to beat who? Ruben Loftus-Cheek and Billy Esther and Gallagher. Now we are.
Hey, respect the role.
Oh, is Billy Esther being sold? All right, so it's just Jorginho, Loftus-Cheek, and Gallagher. Yeah.
No one that Ruben will be injured for that game anyway. No one.
All right, so it's just
it'll be
Gallagher
Casemiro and Jorginho, or it'll be Jorginho and Gallagher will get sent off.
The Gallagher.
There we go. Ampadu, man, we'll be calm in it. Just with Ericsson and
Ampadu's
Casemiro.
gone. He's at Spezia. Ampadu's gone.
Guys, Ampadu gone. You not selling
Bro, we've got no one.
midfielders.
He's got no one, bro.
What is going on?
Flawless. And you know what happened, yeah?
Wait. Who are your midfield options or bullshit aside? Is Jorginho, Kante,
Kovacic, Ruben,
Gallagher. So it's those 5.
I was gonna see what you and Vin's pro club.
And we technically still have what's his name, Carney Chuameka, but like he's in the under 21s or something.
Right. So. You lot should have kept Barkley and Bakayoko. Clearly, you know what I'm saying.
Speaking of under 21s, you know that Casilleda or Casilleda guy we bought into Milan. No. He played. He had his debut on the under 21 team, and he got sent off just like Gallagher.
Yeah, proper chills.
We're in the pits, bro. We're not in the. Our midfield is ass.
Desire. That's what he's doing, isn't it? That's what he's showing, the passion desire.
Bro, he's Italian. He's Italian.
That's what happens when you go to Cobham, isn't it? When you go to Cobham,
nah, bro.
We're done with Chelsea, guys. We're done with Chelsea at the start of the stream. We're not doing this anymore.
Haaland already posted a threat to Harry Kane's Premier League record. He'll probably jump shoot to Real Madrid if he achieves no Champions League in a couple of years. I think we all know that's the route that Haaland's going to go. He's going to end up at Real Madrid or Barcelona. He's literally doing the Cristiano Ronaldo thing.
Yeah,
exactly.
From Sporting to Manchester United to big Spanish team, Dortmund to Manchester City to big Spanish team. Now, what City get out of Haaland during his stint is on them. But if they get 4 years of this level, who's to complain? And they'll get big money for him and then move on, type of thing. Will he take him over the top of the Champions League? Potentially. Yeah, potentially.
Comes back when he's 38.
The worry of Haaland, I hope he doesn't get injured, because Haaland has had some injuries in it. So
people did say this still. That's the only thing. Yo, man's literally treating this shit like it's FIFA and amateur. You know what I'm saying?
Haaland's not at small club anymore. He's not going to get those injuries. He's not going to be overplayed.
Hey, how dare you disrespect Dortmund, man? Don't do that.
I'm to Dortmund, no, allow that still, bro. They're dead league.
Dortmund are like Spurs. They're a small team.
They're just a dead league. 10 years, but they've let Bayern win. They're actually disgrace.
Wait. Ain't Dortmund got a couple of champions?
We got a Champions League, bro.
Yeah.
And you got 1 or 2?
One.
We got 1.
Oh, they're bigger than Spurs. My bad.
It was just 1. I thought they had the same amount of Chelsea. Never mind. You know what I'm saying?
They're bigger than Spurs. My bad.
Because they won. Wait, they won 1 in the 90s, didn't it? Was it the 90s?
97.
Yeah, it was. How the hell did they win? Never mind. Anyway, different conversation. Diamond, do you rate Osimhen? I don't. He's way too clumsy and not good enough on the ball, in my opinion. Amazing goal scorer, but not my cup of tea. Over to you, Black Diamond.
Does Jez rate it?
No one asked Jez. Leave him alone.
Yeah.
No, let Jez answer first. Let Jez answer first.
Fuck you, Andrew.
Hey, Jez, do you rate Osimhen? I don't know if Jez is there, yo.
Ironically, I don't rate him.
All right, the irony. What I'm saying.
Why
Prime, what you saying? Do you rate him? Prime just missing.
I rate him, but I don't want him touching the Premier League, bro. He's not ready.
Wait, why do you want him touching? How old is he?
Because he's not. No, I mean in terms of like just the way he is as a player. He's not ready yet. He still needs to learn and grow, and I don't want him getting abuse from Premier League. I don't want him getting abuse from any of the. Is he's linked to Arsenal and Man United and Chelsea fans? Some Chelsea fans want him. I don't want to get abuse from
the proper Chelseas would kill Osimhen.
That's very nice of you,
bro.
bro.
Your fan base will kill him. Arsenal fans will kill him. My fans will kill him. I don't want that.
Prime looking out for his Nigerian brothers, man. Prime, you do have a heart. Man. I respect that.
I want that, bro. Apparently, Chuameka was bought by Frank, or Frank wants Chuameka at Everton. I don't want that either. Frank's gonna kill him, and he's gonna be facing relegation battles. That doesn't help Nigeria. I don't want that.
Listen,
I probably have a soft spot for the guy because I followed his story from him growing up in poverty to having what they believe was a life-threatening illness that he overcame, and have been following him since he went to Italy. To me, he's an excellent player. He's a more complete player than Halle, and look at what Ten Hag did with Halle, especially in the Champions League. So he will fit Ten Hag's system, and Ten Hag could develop him. I think he's a total gem, and I know ball. That's my opinion.
I can respect that.
Yes, an emotional story.
Listen, I can respect it, but I'm not gonna lie to you. When I was doing my AFCON scouting, wasn't impressed. Now, that could just be because of the jersey he was forced to wear. Nigeria tends to do that to a lot of their primetime players. Undersell, underachieve. Nigerian staple when it comes to the sport of football. But hey, you know what? If the manager will want him,
underachieve. Bro, we've got AFCONs. Don't do that. We've got AFCONs.
Listen, man, they're doing better than me in it, bro. Somalia's not even been in the AFCON, mate.
Forget Somalia. What have England done?
I just bring up the gold medals of my native land.
What have England done?
Shout out Kenya.
Who here supports England?
What have actually Kenya? Eddie, what's Kenya done?
We win gold medals. We're not worried about you. We win gold medals.
So AFCONs you don't care about, because you don't care.
Yes, because we actually win in other things. You see, that's the difference. Y'all just lose in whatever y'all show up in. We actually win something.
We're talking about football. We're talking about football, aren't we? We're talking about football.
We're talking about football. I'm just talking about us being winners compared to y'all.
Okay, if you say so.
Nigerians are good at music.
I don't have to say that the medals do all the talking.
That's one thing I will say. Shout out. I have to shout out Nigerians, all the Africans, Afro beats popping off. The people who talk about they don't want to hear Afro beats at Carnival, shut the fuck up and stay at home. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It was fire. Because at Carnival you can hear all types of music. Because Black Diamond asked me that I hear soca. Yes, you hear everything: soca, hear reggae, bashment, Afro beats, hip hop, wherever you like it.
It all comes from the same place. People.
Yeah, people kind of gatekeep. Show up in it, you know what I'm saying, in that because Afrobeats has the game on Smash right now and it popped off. You know what I'm saying?
And jam.
I was cutting shapes, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, Carnival seemed like such a vibe, bro.
It was, you know what I'm saying? It's much better than
I'm going next year.
Pull up,
mad wines. I saw one on the bridge. Like I don't know how they go.
Yeah, people on the bridge and that. People do craziness. People winding on top of a bus stop. Like,
I need to go. I need to unleash the demon within me. I'm coming next year.
Listen. You need to.
Eddie, what was that face? Eddie, what was that face?
You just presented it kind of wild. You're like, I need to unleash the demon in me. I'm like, brother, you on a panel with all these dudes, man. Just presentation, man.
No one took it that way but you. No one took it that way but you.
I guess I'm just that kind of guy.
What are you thinking about, Eddie?
Hey, Eddie did it to Prime. Eddie did it to me before when I said breast, and he was like, "Yo, you said that with a bit too much energy." I'm like, "It's just my accent."
Brother, some brothers get too comfortable. They got to release the demon. I ain't one of them, but you know.
Hey, Eddie, maybe you should be looking at Eddie. Maybe instead of policing others, police yourself, man. Maybe.
You're right. You must be right. Yeah, you're right.
What was you gonna say? Go on,
I'm gonna manage my demons, Prime. I got you, bro. I'm gonna manage my demons on this side, dog. My fault.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that?
Go on, Prime, man. Let it go. Go on.
Hey.
Sorry.
No, there's no other carnival better than Trinidad and Tobago carnival, brother.
I want to get
talk that talk
as well. 100%,
hey,
man.
brother,
talk that talk.
if you could look up, if you could Google, if you could check YouTube, brother, it's fantastic.
Oh yeah,
And
man,
it's a
wants to get
month
out
of
there.
pure fire. And then if you want to play any big bands, like there's a certain band, all they wear is just paint. Hear what I'm saying? All
Yeah, I
they
hear
wear is
you.
just paint. And you wine and you jam all day, brother. It's beautiful.
Yeah, I could imagine. I
I,
already
hear,
know,
I
like,
heard
want to get
Yan
out
saying
there. For
I heard Yan saying she wants to try it. So whenever she comes on, I will handle things accordingly. Because it's
Of
great.
course. Nah, I could imagine that it's cold out there. You know what I'm saying? And that, like, it's absolutely fine. Like, just from, like I say, videos and pictures and shit that you see. So yeah, you already know. And I'm always down to party. You know what I'm saying? All the time.
But I'm glad that you survived the 2 days. I hope it was enjoyable.
Oh, beautiful scenes, man. Absolutely
Nice,
stupendous, man. Beautiful
Was
scenes,
Top
man.
there?
Yeah,
The
Tops
Top.
pulled up. Yeah,
Nice,
Tops was
man.
there. Yeah, Tops pulled up. The whole gang
Yeah,
was there.
glad to
Cam
hear.
was here earlier. He was there as well. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He was with us as well. So yeah, Lewis was there as well. So yeah, man, it was good. A1 stuff, man. Absolutely. I'm gonna put this here. So we'll close out on this. Negotiations for Aubameyang are progressing, working to reach full agreement. Last Chelsea bid being discussed, 10 million fee plus Marcus Alonso to Barcelona. We'll go to you on this, Ahmed. Thoughts? You know what I'm saying? About my blood clot, Yang. To the bridge. Talk to us.
No, but okay, seriously, there's no point of bringing Aubameyang if you're not going to bring a creator. That's my end of story. That's all it is, isn't it? Any Chelsea fan, if you were to ask them the same thing, yeah, unless they're deluded, and say,
He's better than Havertz, though. He's better than Havertz.
Listen, is there any denying that from me? I don't deny that.
Yeah. So I think he improves you then. He helps you create more than what you create now.
Listen, as long
He's a
as
better
Mount
foil
is-
for Sterling, surely.
Yeah, but the thing is, yeah, that's only going to get you so far. We need a full three, you know. We need a full
Yeah,
three.
but get you so far, but your aim is the cups anyway. Aubameyang helps with that.
Yo, guys.
Go ahead.
Nah,
Yo,
but
guys.
you'll finish up, bro.
I'm a
Yeah,
dip.
go on, Black Diamond.
Yeah, I need to dip now. So have a blessed night,
Yo,
all.
love fam, yeah? Every
I
time.
will
Big
join
up.
you all on the Man Them podcast. Bless, man.
Big up.
Yeah, big up, big up. Big up. But yeah, go on, carry on, Ahmed.
I was just saying, yeah, I understand what you mean, like having Aubameyang is going to improve us in terms of goal scoring, but the issue always comes into Sterling can't be the only man that you need to create. We can't just rely on Reece James to create because teams are going to find us out. All they're going to do is they're going to try to put clamps on Reece James or what's it called, Corella, and then you've got Mount to create. So, I mean, that's it, innit? That's it. The only way we're scoring them is by a corner. And the corners here are horrendous these days, man. They're just going over, guys. They're going over, guys, man. Listen, I don't want to start this Chelsea chat, yeah? Because I'm trying to go to sleep, yeah, after this stream, yeah? And I'm not going to sleep, bro, because I'm just going to be awake in like mental pain.
Thinking of them poor Mason Mount.
No, Ahmed, you sleep well. Actually, let me not say what I want to say. It's fine.
Yeah, man. Honestly, well, man. Don't worry, man. You're just not like, you know what I'm saying, you're Koulibaly dealing with Che Adams. It's okay. That's sleepless night stuff. But go on, carry on, fam. You know what I'm saying? It's okay, man.
I love Koulibaly, man. I love Koulibaly, man. It's not his fault yet that he has to face continuous one-on-ones, yeah, as a defender because sadly.
How dare you ask a defender to defend, you know? Terrible.
Man.
I'm saying.
Have some respect for the elderly, huh?
That is
Don't
crazy.
Do that.
Man.
Have some respect
how
for the
dare
elderly.
we expect a centre back to actually defend? Mad. Defenders defend.
Listen, man. Why is you guys hold four, and you're talking to our team because we lost 2-1?
Because that was on the. That's because of them guys that I'm talking about, like our main stars, isn't it? Give us our main our main stars. We ain't conceding 4 to nobody.
I can't wait tonight, innit? I can't wait.
We're not conceding 4.
I'm gonna be in the comments, yeah.
Make sure you are in the comments.
Wait, hold on. Who's United?
They're beating Leicester.
United are not holding 4 against Leicester.
They're beating Leicester. Don't do Ahmed. Stop doing it. They're beating Leicester.
We're not holding 4 to anybody with them as a back line.
Ahmed, United will give Leicester 4 more likely. They're not losing.
I know it's gonna happen. I know
No, I said no flaws. I said it's more likely you give them.
Oh yeah, that's definitely you're right.
They don't have to fun anymore. You're gonna probably cook them. It's no doubt.
Exactly. So why are you hoping? Leicester are gonna do something?
No, but it's football, innit?
Bro, Ahmed, do you know the saying? It's the hope that kills.
I know, bro. It's just me because too much trust is going on in there. Yeah,
What's
and
too
we're
much
just
chest?
dying. We're dying out here, man. We're just dying.
We're not-
out here.
this
You're not
is-
dying, man. It's you'll be okay. You're only
But-
5 games
but-
in, man. Don't be stressed, man. Relax.
But
Calm
yeah,
down,
back
man.
to the question,
Yeah,
or
go
the
on.
Aubameyang thing.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, we bring him in. I know he's a goal scorer and stuff when his chances are created. Where's creation coming from? You know, Chelsea fan says it comes from our wing backs. Yes, but if
Wing
the
backs
only
are Mickey
creativity, if the only creativity,
I said
okay,
Mickey Mouse, you know,
if
allow
the
it, man.
don't flawless, don't swear at me. If the only creativity, if the only creativity is Reece James.
I didn't hear the swearing to be fair.
that name is a curse word to me. Don't use that.
Well, don't say
Anyway,
Mickey, don't say minerals, just say Mount, innit? Please.
No, even his actual name is a swear word. Don't use it. Anyway,
Man's really got you, man.
Anyway,
those two in it. They really are the McFred of Chelsea's
Anyway,
attack.
bro, at least I don't know, whatever. With
bigger Kirsty, I'm leaving.
Chelsea fans that want
Jazz, big up,
Chelsea
love every
fans-
time, fam.
Shout out,
Oh,
Jez. You'll be all right.
Love
You
Jez.
tough, right?
Chelsea fans that want everything to come from Cucurella and Reece James, but like when one of them is injured or even out, like the last game we had, and it's coming from one side, it's so easy to defend against. Like I keep saying this, our forwards need to be able to create for themselves and get goals, and they just don't do that. Like obviously, again, I'm going to reiterate before anyone asks. Obviously, I'm not including Sterling in this mess.
Yeah.
I'm talking about Havertz and Mount, who are the only two playing. And like, I don't know. It's
You can't win 1v1s. Like Prime is literally right here. I saw Havertz here try to go up against a defender at Southampton, and he did some little fluky, like Ronaldo does here these days, and then the shoot. It was so bad, man. And then
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
bro, it's like there are clips with certain attacking situations, and like the goal Isaac scored today against Liverpool. Havertz had a similar sort of situation like that. I think one of these games he played this season, and instead of like making it easier for himself to score, he takes a difficult situation and messes it up. Mount does the same thing. It's like the IQ is just, I don't know what, because they used to be somewhat good. So it's like the IQ is just vanished overnight.
I don't know. I just think I honestly think if for Tuchel's sake, he should bring in an attacking coach, like a final third coach, because these guys, they need a final third coach. Wallahi, I swear to God.
But the thing is, but Ahmed, Tuchel does coach. I hate when people say he doesn't coach attacking patterns. He does. These guys just don't follow it.
No. I'm not saying that though. I'm just saying like someone just to teach them how to finish. Like when it's just the.
But you can't. But Ahmed, I can't like. I can teach, like, you know the saying, you can take a horse to water, but you can't make him drink.
Yes.
That's
you like what can Tuchel like can't make you do everything. He can I can tell you what to do, but if you don't take it in and you don't execute it, then what's the point? Like it's so annoying.
Kind of,
I don't know.
To answer your question, Flawless, yeah, Aubameyang would be great coming in.
Yeah, I was gonna get to you, Seth, don't worry about it. But I pretty much knew your thoughts. You're in the boat of bring me attackers.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not even against. I'm not even saying I'm against it. It's just
you're not saying that. You better not say it. He's just answering because you lot went off on a tangent, which is cool. Like get off your chest there. You might want to do the jazz thing. It's okay, man. Do your thing, man.
Bro, I just want creativity, bro.
I get
I
that.
just want like
same. I need that. I need more of that in my team. Trust me. I got Bruno on the channel.
You know what, Flawless? I don't. You know what? Actually, maybe let me not even say Bruno because he's probably washed right now. Bring me like
a Madison. I wouldn't mind a Madison.
Nah, he's no.
I don't care, man. I would prefer a Madison because at least
bro, Madison is in the same ilk as Mount and Bruno and stuff. Let's not do this.
Nah, he's technically better than those, man.
I don't. Okay, I don't.
He's definitely.
I feel like in a better team, with better people around him, Madison more than Mount.
I see him receiving the ball in the half turn. You know what I'm saying? That's just that alone. In between the midfield and the defense, and I'm not saying
I don't want Madison is not of the level we need to take us.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. You're looking for high. I get that. Yeah. I understand that. But I understand Ahmed's point in terms of like is he better than Mount, and does he like help you lot go further? Yeah, he does. Does he create more for Sterling than, let's say, Aubameyang? Yeah, absolutely.
Bro, just in the 84th minute, yeah, he was doing a 1-2 with Raheem Sterling, yeah, and he did like the little 1-2, like, so it was at the edge of the box, yeah. Raheem hits him like that. There's two men, yeah, on the side of him. He thinks, let me do a little, the little way he goes like this, yeah, with the foot.
What was that? What was that?
Wait, Ahmed, was
I have
that
no
at the
idea
end?
what was that.
Ahmed, was that Ahmed? Was that at the end? Was that at the end of the game against Southampton?
Yes.
Yo, what was
Yeah,
that
I
move,
remember
yo?
that.
The fact that Prime knows that move is crazy. That's some.
Oh no,
proper
flawless.
Chelsea.
No, because Sterling kind of like was on the edge of like the box. He took the man on, which dragged two guys towards him. Instead of someone trying to make space for Sterling to make a cutback, Sterling was on his own, took the man on, managed to sort of play the ball in, and there was no one there to help him. It was so annoying. That's why I've been saying.
You're about tomorrow,
Sorry,
Eddie, before you.
Oh, what time are we thinking?
5 p.m. But jump on late if you can.
Sounds good.
Because we got the watch along as well. So
yeah. No, that's solid. That's solid. I'll try it, man. All right, brothers, y'all stay blessed.
Flawless. That's why I've been saying, yeah. As much as Sterling's great and all, like he's not going to be the Hazard and save these bombs.
I don't think he'll save him.
It's
the stuff.
That's why I'm. That's why it's like I don't know. Like why do I support this club?
Yo, you must have stressed. I said, why do I support?
You know what this club?
I'm not even. And the thing is, I know we'll get top 4. So all me saying this now, like. Yeah. I'm not even. It's not even that deep to me because I know we'll get top 4, but it's still annoying.
No, it is.
So fine, we'll look back this when we've won our 3rd European Cup and laugh.
Yeah, but to win
in 2032,
flawless to win a European Cup, to win a Champions League, we need to sack a manager. So
yeah, I know you're too out. I know you're waiting on that.
Right now, the chaos isn't enough. The chaos isn't enough right now. And the thing is, yeah, you know where it is, flawless, yeah. Right now, yeah, we are. I would argue a precipice at the club, yeah, where either we stick with this stupid player power that we've had, or we back the manager in it. Because if we keep on, if these lows and highs keep on happening, what will probably happen is the fans will be like, oh, let's get Tuchel, oh, here's the problem, and then the same players will still stick around afterwards, and then the cycle will continue. It's what it is, man.
Wait. Pyramid Scheme said to his last comment, I know we'll get top 4. Big man, show your face so we can clip that. Bro, I've said this multiple streams.
It's Pyramid Scheme, man. We treat him like he's Ryan, innit? Don't worry about it.
Oh, Ryan, cool.
That's Prime's face on his picture.
Yeah, like we know what Prime sounds like. Prime he says a lot. Like he says everything with his chest, so he's not gonna not. But yeah, Pyramid Scheme like Ryan, innit? So you just gotta take what he says with a pinch of salt, innit?
Bro, I've said breast on this stream before. You think I'm shook of saying we'll make top 4 cup with chest?
Yeah, you said some wild stuff and that. Started talking about bundes in Italy and all them things there. I know, fam. Yeah,
I've never said that quote.
Yeah, sure. Like you were looking for MILFs in Milan. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, MILFs in Milan. What does MILFs have to do with this?
I'm saying that was so you were saying it that you was looking for MILFs in Milan.
Looking for booty. You're looking for booty.
I mean,
Barry.
Why MILFs? Why MILFs?
Looking for those titties in Turin, man. That's what it is.
Are we doing this again?
We running it back.
All right, cool. Run it back. Go.
This guy looking
nipples in Naples, man.
Yeah, facts. You know what I'm saying? This guy was looking for them females in Florence. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Oh, that was good. I didn't know you knew about Florence.
Bro. Looking for gallons, you know.
Ah, cool.
He's looking for breast in Bologna, fam. That's what he's looking for.
Cool. Are you just naming Serie A teams? There's more. Go on. There's more.
He's looking for Galen Girona in it, bro. Don't watch that, fam.
It really was, yo. Oh my god.
Go on. No, there's more. Go on. Keep going.
I was looking for Pom Pom in Perugia. We know, man. You know what I'm saying? That we know.
All right, cool. Keep going.
And on that note, people, we gonna close out this show in it. We gonna close out the Q&A. The Q&As probably will continue.
Oh my god. Okay.
Oh Jesus! But yeah, these Q&As are going to continue probably to be like 3-4 hours long, simply just because there's so much to talk about. Obviously, with midweek, you got your weekend fixtures, and then midweek, whether it's Premier League or whether it's European, with the Champions League and Europa League both starting next week. But yeah, tomorrow, well, today we'll be back 5 p.m. Mandem United podcast. Myself, Eddie, Ivorian will probably be about as well because we didn't do Tuesday's episode talking all things Manchester United. So we'll be talking about Ronaldo looking like he's staying, Anthony Deal, any news that'll break with Manchester United, any further signings.
Signs.
Yeah, man, probably rate our transfer window as well. And obviously we'll preview the Leicester game. And then after that, you will get the Leicester City versus Manchester United. Watch along here on the YouTube. And then what am I doing after that? You may get a fan calling show, people. You may get a fan calling show. No, actually, you will. You'll get a fan calling show, 100%. That'll be on the Twitch.
Transfer that ends tomorrow night?
Oh, yeah, it does. So we'll probably end up doing that on the Twitch, people. So, yeah. So we'll probably end up doing that on the Twitch and just keeping you updated on the news, people. So, yeah, it might not even be a fan calling show. It might just be like a literally transfer calling special Q&A. That's what it'll probably be. But Thursday, you'll get it. So, Twitch. Well, tomorrow, I should have said, so Twitch, people. We'll probably start out like 11:30. Make sure you download the Twitch app. Sign up for free, and then it's Sarcasm City TV. Same way you watch and comment on Twitch, the exact same way you comment and watch on YouTube. And it's different content, people. It's different content. So yeah, man. Prime, anything you want to add before we close out?
Snow bunnies in Savonia. But anyway,
well, look at this guy in it. This guy in it. Yeah, we know you like your snow bunnies. You know what I'm saying? We know you like your retired snow bunnies. Man. Yeah, Prime's good.
Hey, no, people don't know what that means, so it's cool. Anyways,
it's cool. We know innit. I don't discriminate, man. Whatever your preferences, isn't it?
Listen, man.
I'm a
it's all right, bro. We accept you.
Yeah, man. I'm saying that is what it is. Go on, sir. Anything you want to add?
Like, join, follow, share, subscribe, and don't be like Prime and twerk in Torino. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, we're still doing this. All right, Ahmed, follow that up, yeah.
Don't worry, yo. Listen. Oh, okay. Listen, yeah. I'm just gonna say, yeah. I hope, yeah, we just splash the cash for a good midfielder. I swear to God, yeah, if I hear something about Douglas Luiz, yeah, coming to the football club, I'm gonna lose it mentally. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. Aubameyang and maybe another attacker, inshallah, we can get that. And as I've said, just looking for some light. He's in Lazio.
There we go with it. So yeah, we do actually have Italian watchers. So if we don't take any offense to this. We just running bands. So yeah, man. Love to all everyone who continues to support Sarcasm.
If any Italian watchers have a problem, DM me.
There you go.
I'm joking. I was joking.
Vladimir private.
I was joking.
Vladimir's private. He wants all the snow bunnies, all the non-snow bunnies. Vladimir's prime in it. Make sure you at it. Check his app. Make sure you follow me. And that's me flawless. Hey, and what's your name about? Hey, listen, yo, Ahmed, you better put respect on my manager's name. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Put respect on my manager's name. All right. You know what I'm saying? Just because you and Prime are like too quick out, don't do that to my guy.
No, hey, listen. Who's Tuchel? I'm a Roma FC fan.
Yeah, sure.
Man.
Okay. Look, you jump ship.
Hala Madrid in it.
Oh, see, you jumping ship as well. Look at everyone jumping ship.
Hey, bro. Hey. At least someone has to win a European trophy.
Listen,
man.
It's gonna be us this season, and that.
Listen, we need to have like a second team, yeah. So the heartbreak isn't, as deep.
Cool, man. I'll die with my team. You know what I'm saying? And when we win the Europa League, we win it. Innit? You know what I'm saying?
Real Madrid was your second team last season, flawless.
Say that again? No, that was just
Real Madrid and Benzema were your second team.
No. That was just a marriage of convenience. That's all that was. You know what I'm saying? It's convenience.
Hey, sometimes we need the marriage of convenience.
Facts, man. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. You've heard that before. That's what that is.
Don't worry, bro. Villarreal was in the group stages of the Europa League, innit? Inshallah.
Yeah. Ollie's not here no more.
So are Villarreal in the Europa League?
Yeah, they are, man. So
yeah. We can run that back with them.
Bro, 100%. We can't get rid of these guys.
We running that back with them. Hey, bring me Villarreal in it. You know what I'm saying?
Dan Juma is gonna be
bring me Villarreal.
Jose v Emery final. Let's go.
Bring me Roma. Bring me Villarreal. Who else is in here?
Arsenal. So listen, that aren't you?
Bring me Arsenal as well, man. Spurs will be there. Bring me them if we get them eventually. If they drop in.
Wow.
Bring me them. I'm saying, man. Like I say, man. That's our competition in that. They're not in Europa League. They were champions. Yes, that's this
I swear
season.
you said
Yes.
that with Ollie. I swear you said that with Ollie.
I never said that with Ollie. You know what I'm saying? But this is our competition. I'm saying
I'll
this
bring
is
you.
our
I'll bring you the
competition.
clip. I'll bring the clip. I'll bring the clip.
Okay, all right. Well, I'm saying this is our competition now. You know what I'm saying? And that 2022. What are you talking about? It's stuff 2020 BC and that. That don't count. You know what I'm saying? Before COVID. This is now 2020 AC after COVID. But love to everyone who's locked in. The Q&A will be back Sunday night. Following, it'll be late, so it'll be midnight again. Following the Manchester United Arsenal game, so you know it'll be chaos as well. But love to everyone that has locked in, and this has been the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Big up.
Bring back.